guys, I'm cleaning my glasses. Today is a mad dash. I was signing in. We're going to have load shedding at 8 p.m., 3 hours from now, my time. And I decided to upload a video. Now, you guys know it takes a while to upload a long video because my videos are long. So I thought, oh, you better upload before my live starts, because after that it's going to be power cut and then there will be nothing left to load this video. Anyway, happy Friday, all you lovelies in the house. Let me get these glasses clean so I can see you clearly. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. I'm so glad it's Friday. I'm so glad I can be here with you guys. Let's give the Square Squad a shout out and settle in. Hope you got your project. I've got mine. I've got 3 drinks and 2 projects. That my mouse is working. Everything must be working. So, hey, where's my banner? It's a mad dash. That's why. Where's my banner? There's the banner. Let me quickly read that one. I think that's the right one. Let's see. Hello to Miranda. How are you doing, sweetie? So good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Sierra, hopping in the waiting room early. Thumb number 4 today, my favorite number. And Linda's going to join you once I've had something to eat. Oh, yes, you need to nourish yourself. Don't come here all hunger and dry mouth. No, 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 no. Be fueled up. Rose. Hello, my sweetie. Where is she? There we go. Hello, all from Cape Town. Somewhat windy and cool. It is. Look how windy it is. Can you see how windy it is? Yes, 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 yes. The wind, it's an ice cold wind, which is actually great because I'm super hot. Hi, Ocean, everyone. I will be MIA for about 30 minutes. Back in a bit. Oh, she's got a premiere. She's got a premiere. Catherine, hello, my scuttable. Hello, Asha, and all in the chat. How are you doing? Good to see you here, Dinky Croft, Jennifer. Hello, and Teresa. Hello, Asha. I hope you are all well today. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Hello, Asha, and everyone in the chat. Says Crochet Corner. We do a Crochet Corner after Crochet Corner raid. No, Square Squad raid over to Crochet Corner after this live, because you know she gives away beautiful Ravelry patterns. Hello, Miranda, Sierra, Linda, Rose, Poppy, Catherine, Jennifer, and Teresa. Woo, it's like bullets. I was sitting watching, oh guys, about an hour ago, I thought I better get up here. I was having so much fun. I'll show you what. Wait, let me just catch up. Let me just catch up. First things first, let's not be sidetracked. Let's catch up. I nearly said catch up. Catch up with the chat and then show you. Oh, but it's because I'm so excited. Hello, Hannah, all the way from Austria. How are you doing, my sweetheart? Good to see you. Hi, Asha, everyone in the chat. How are you doing today? I'm doing fine. Today, drinking water, still working on my granny squares. The best kind of squares. Look how beautiful this mug is that Jessica gave me for my birthday. She knows her mama loves roses. I can't drink this hot tea now. Although it has sufficiently cooled down already, just shows you this wind is cold. Margaret G, hello my scuttable. Christine is in the house. How are you, sweetie? Hi, all the pollen got me down badly. Oh my goodness, it's terrible. Team Little Sleep. There's a team. A team Little Sleep. That would be my team. My team is Team Little Sleep. So, hello, Mary King. How are you doing, my sweetheart? First time in? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Do you like to crochet? Do you like to knit? Which do you like more? Hello, Mama. Hello, my scuttable. Hello, everyone in the chat. Feel better, Sandrine, says Teresa. Everybody's saying hello, 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 hello. Hello, Faith. How are you doing? Hi, everyone. I'm floating between here and somewhere else as I'm double booked for 30 minutes. No worries. No worries. Hello, Jan again. Hello, Rosalie's Craft Creations. Oh, that sounds lovely. Rosalie's Craft Creations. Welcome in. How are you doing? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? What is your favorite to do? Asia Joe, good morning. Oh, Mary King says crochet, doing a blanket for the husband. Ooh, I love my blankets. I love doing blankets. Blankets is, some people like other things. I love scarves. No, not scarves. Shawls is the word. That's the right word. Shawls, blankets, wearables. I've discovered wearables in the last year. Dawn Jan doll, girl, now you're signed in. And aren't you just a doll? Look at this doll. That's a doll. Good morning, Ashla, my Yanni friends. Hello, my sweetheart. Hello, hello, hello. Everybody's saying hello. Hello. That's a beautiful cup. Thank you. Jessie Babes also thought so. Tea in my cup. Ice on my shoulder. Oh, that shoulder. Just got back from physical therapy. And sometimes they can be rough, you know, these physical therapists. Once you get back from them, it's like, yo, pain that wasn't even there is now there. Good morning, Asia, Joe. I did say hello, but I can say hello again. And Mary said, crochet and doing a blanket for the husband. Fantastic. You're not doing bad. I'm glad you're doing good. But you know, my husband used to answer the phone. You know, when you answer the phone and you say, people ask you, how are you doing? And you say, not too bad. Some people do. But he used to leave the not out. And all the other person would hear, and me on this side listening, is too bad. And then I said, hello, you're married to me. You can't be answering the phone and saying, how are you? Too bad. Because, well, however it's going with you is how it's going with me. I don't want it to go too bad with me. So pull out that third word to say not too bad, or just say good. I'm well, thank you. So, hey, hello, Sandrine. Did I say, yes, Sandrine was Team Little Sleep. Coffee and a rainbow bucket hat, says Rosalie. A rainbow bucket hat. Ooh, lovely, lovely. I ordered cotton yarn to make a blanket as a baby shower gift. Cotton should be okay. Yes. Oh, I nearly tripped over my own words in my hurry to tell you just how okay it would be. I have a friend who has a husband that is allergic to polyester, which is most of the clothing in my cupboard, which means I had to make everything for that baby in cotton. I had to make sure it's cotton. Couldn't be acrylic, couldn't be anything else. I will check my email after the live, Nisi. Thank you. Michelle. Good morning, Michelle J, the crocheting dog mom. Good morning, my sweetheart. How are you doing? I'm glad to see you here. I'm saying the last bit of my collar to my sweater is so near the finished for FO Friday. Oh, yes, with VJ. FO Friday with VJ. Oh, I discovered some hand cream that I've got. Forgotten I had. That is tissue oil. Man, but is this fantastic. Even on my face. Softening body butter. Tissue oil by Justine. If you know this, let me see. If you know this beauty house, Justine? Tissue oil. Man, but it is potent. It leaves your skin feeling like skin probably should feel. I haven't felt it in a while. So, Sally, hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? It's so good to see you here. Thank you for everybody giving a thumbs up. And let me just say for those who watch the replay, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I so appreciate it. Finished a matching baby beanie last night to go with the blanket. I'm going to see if I can do some booties with the yarn I have left. I've never done booties before, so this may be interesting. I have all confidence that you are going to do a Christini on this. You are going to nail it. Sandrina sent you a PM since I don't have your email, girl. And then she says, I must check my email. Okay, thank you. It'll be my first big project. Ooh, very nice. Baby stuff is the best. Thank you for the compliments, sweetheart. Chamomile tea in my cup. Ooh, working on the baby blankets and granny squares for the 100-day project. Ooh, fantastic. Wow, I can hear an ambulance or police somewhere. Can you hear the sirens? It is just... Sometimes I'm very happy that what reaches my ear does not reach the microphone, your ear. Cheers and love to you all still lurking here, just chatting with a friend. You are so welcome. Rosie Posey. Hello, my sweetheart. Hello, Ash, and all the lovely chatters. Ooh, I see now that it's big, that this is actually what? A blue rose. Oh, if you know how a rose makes my heart just jump. Jump for joy. Absolutely. Michelle, you, aka Yanni Disaster. Why Yanni Disaster? How did that name come about? Hello, everyone. Hello, my sweetheart. Hey, is that your trademark? Nailed it. Hey, you nailed it. Hi to everyone I missed, says Nisi. Send you an email, girl, Christine. Hello, hello, Sierra. How have you been, says Dawn? My router rebooted. I thought I lost you all. No, we will be here as long as YouTube exists. Well, even those who own YouTube must maybe one day, exchange the this for the hereafter. So whoever owns it then, that's how it is. Because I have way too much yarn and can't hide anymore from my kids. Laugh out loud. Therefore, thus Yarny disaster enters the building. Hello, hello, she says to everybody. Lydia, my sweetheart. Hello, Usha, and everyone in the chat room. I can't stay here a little bit. I have chat room. I can't stay here a little bit. I have to go to work. I hope you enjoy your work, my sweetheart. Hope you have a blessed day. Have a great day at work, Lydia, says Teresa. Oh, you guys are so amazing. Let me do this. Copy. Trudy is in the building. Trudy, are you enjoying this weather? Trudy lives, I probably say it every time I see Trudy. She lives 15 minutes away from me, for those who don't know. Trudy, how are you doing? Catherine, hello, hello. There, okay, ooh, wait a minute. Let me just quickly pin. Anybody who wants to join us in the chat, I want to show you. Listen, I put out the short for the latest version. You see those white rows that look like a white picket fence? That looks like a white picket fence. It's not a white picket fence, guys. It's my only 2 rows to show. New month, because I'm not sure if I'll have enough yarn for this project. Maribel, I urge everyone working and listening. Oh, you're so welcome, my sweetheart. I love this weather. I've got short sleeve on. Hey, today I had a new gardener. So his first day on the job. So in service training, you know, obviously. But oh, I must tell you guys, maybe that's why I'm in such a good mood. It's so nice to have someone who knows exactly what they're doing. And he's so good at what he does. Man. So I am just so thrilled to have him. So that's fantastic. Oh, wow. Hello. Suzanne, the Swedish Yarny hooker. Hello, my sweetheart. Listen, guys. Oh, I tell you, when was John Boy live? Was it yesterday or the day before? I was in John Boy's live, and I had such a stressful week. And then the breakthrough came, and you know, the release after a very stressful period. So then, minutes later, John Boy comes up live. I'm in his live, and I've gifted, I think, 10 memberships. But the thing is, his membership fee is so low that it's not a big deal that I gave 10. And I gave him a super chat, and then later on, I thought, I give him another 5, and he's like, stop. Do you know that I burst out crying? You know why? You know why? It's because on this side, he didn't know, I was an emotional mess. I was, you know, this close to tears, and I'm just so glad to see you guys. If you guys just know what a week I've had, man. And then, so it was my way of across the ocean, giving a hug to my friends in the chat room, and just, guys, I'm so glad to see you. So you see, you never know what someone else is going through. Oh, so I wrote him an email to Sam. So my apologies if I embarrassed you, but you know what? On this side, I was having a bit of a meltdown. It's emotions. Let's say it's menopause. I don't know. I just know it was a lot of stress. So, and it found a release. The white does look like a fence. I love that. It looks like a fence, man. Oh, it was just so funny. Howdy do. Oh, and you have been in my prayers. Covered. Let me know. Covered. So, how are you doing, my sweet granny? Christine, I've got to see your face before I let you up, because you know what? We've got all kinds of strange people walking the streets of YouTube. If you don't want to show your face to the people in the chat, that's fine, because then at least I need to see your face before I let you up, because otherwise it's going to be just now it's a man without clothing. You know, that's happened to me before, so I'm not taking chances. I can't be taking chances. No, feeling better, was very feverish from sinus, and one day cold and one day hot. Ooh, I know how that feels. Howdy do, folks. Hello, Christine. How are you doing? So glad you're feeling better, Trudy. I tell you, I'm hearing it is stressful from so many. Yes, I wasn't the only one. I'm glad I wasn't the only one. But I overdid it, hey? I overdid it. Like, oh. Hello. So good to see you, my sweet Nana Michelle. Oh, I didn't even watch Krista from the Secret Yarnery today. I was stuck in front of my television watching the last episode of, man, oh man, now I see it in front of me. I watched all 8 seasons. Season 9 is out. So I watched the last episode of the 8th season, and I started watching the season 9. So I pressed pause, and then I had to come and get ready for my live stream. Hey, Ursula. You're welcome. You're welcome, Christine. Where is the chat? There we go. Are you in the ads? Oh, my sweetheart. Just watch a few seconds and then come on in. Hello, Dawn. I am also missed your message. I am doing better. I hope you're swell, dear, says Sierra. Oh, Diane. Hello. How are you doing? I am so glad to see you. I got one of the memberships, but I think he has the hooker part of my name blocked, so he couldn't see me or anyone who tagged me. Maybe it's a word in his troll jail that he put that he doesn't want to see, you know. I've seen it, my sweetheart. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. No worries. I'm catching up. Ads are done. Hello, my sweetie. Hello, Adia or Adia. Jan Art, Adia. Sally says hi to Sierra. Good evening, Miss Angela. Hello, Amy Long. How are you doing, sweetie? I'm sitting on my porch with my drop spindle, and a squirrel just took a lock of wool but left me a pecan. Does that count as payment? No, I don't think so. Wait a minute. Let me catch up. Hello. Next live stream, next Jeannie's house, guys. At Jeannie's house is the next challengers. Set your reminders. It certainly does, Katrine, says Rosie Posey. Hello, Laura. Did you go watch the giveaway yesterday? Whose giveaway? Who's Linda's? Says Amy. I missed something, Amy. Laugh out loud. Oh, yes. I saw her giveaway. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I love your new flowers, Susanna. I know you changed it a while ago, but I've got to say, I love it. Oh, it must be light for you. All from down under. Elaine. Hello, Usha, and everyone in the chat. How are you doing? Goody. All good. Yay, Laura. I want to drink my tea before it's totally cold. Crafty Moo. Hello, my sweetheart. Hello, Ursula, in the chat. I'm in the yarn barn. You are so welcome. Okay, let me show you. So what I'm doing, actually, let me just tell you what I'm doing, because I'm doing it, but I haven't told you what I'm doing. That's so it's the right side. This is the right side, because this thing has a right and a wrong side. I'm doing it like Veronica. Do a row, cut, start, like you do. Ooh, it's nearly 11:30. Wow. Hello, Mary. Mary saying hi to Elaine. I am doing, okay, let me see. From there, you see that amount of rows? I'm doing in a Watch Me Crochet watch me crochet video. So there's no tutorial for this. It's just a watch me crochet video. So obviously I'm ahead of you guys. And this one, is it this one? Yes, this one is still my favorite color scheme. I love this color scheme. Anyway, so it's coming out so nice. I want to say, Jeannie and Veronica, I am enjoying this. I'm addicted. Probably by the end of next week, the last 2 months will be done, and I will be on my border. I've already picked a border. And then I am doing the DIY creations. It's doing, ooh, wait a minute. Yes. Don't lose the plot here, you see. This had a hook attached to it. So there's the hook. I'm doing the circular blanket. So what I'm doing, I'm really winging it, hey? So there's the circle. It's coming on. It's just making a little, let me see. Let's fold it in half. It's just scraps. So what I do, you know what, with a scrap blanket, you start, and then later on when the rounds are very big, you get maybe 2 colors in a round or 3. So then it doesn't look so good if this is all one big, if I use, say, the orange, it's one big orange dot in the middle. So that doesn't look so good. So I started with every row another color. I've got a whole, I took the drawer out of when to watch the movie. Wait a minute, let me catch up here. Let me catch up. Sierra, Dawn is saying, Sierra, great to hear you're a little bit better. We caught a head cold here last week and I'm still trying to recover. Ooh, head colds are bad. Jan Barnes sounds fun. Ooh, it does. With our friend in it. Hello, Granny D. Nice to see you. I hope you're feeling better, says Dawn. Oh, absolutely. Susanna, let's welcome Susanna to the Square Squad. Welcome. Please check out the description, the community tab, and just the description box of the previous members only live. The members only live streams are always just 1 hour long. I nearly said a month long. 1 hour long. But check it out because it shows you there some perks. Some perks. Hello to anyone I missed. My internet went down for a few minutes. Oh, Dinky Jane. Hello, my sweetheart. Hello, Mary. Sending well wishes to everyone, says Dawn. Oh, absolutely. Ooh, my sweet Sarah wants to dance. Get your jingle jangle around your ankle and get ready to do some belly dancing. This thing cuts me off. I'm like, does this thing see me? Did you catch the last few words that says do some belly dancing? No, didn't. Too fast. Too fast. Where am I? Wait, there we go. Just love that blanket. Nothing better than a scrappy looking blanket. Nothing better than a blanket that is scrappy, that doesn't look scrappy. No wonder to look scrappy. People must go, oh, what? This is a scrap blanket? Like, you mean if you really put your mind to it, you can come up with something better than this? Wow. I love that blanket, Ashla. It's all the colors of spring and the outdoors. Rosy Posy, it feels to me like, I might even call this my garden. This thing should be called my garden. It's got so much blue and green in it. Hey, Rosy Posy, says Dawn. Beautiful, says Mary. Elaine says it's pretty. And you've never done a round blanket. Neither have I. I've never done a round blanket. Never, ever have I ever made a circular blanket. Never. But this is the first one. It's always a first time. Woohoo! I'm a single crochet member. You're so welcome. That would be a cute sun hat pattern. Oh, this one. I tell you what, hey, if it was a hat, we don't often wear hats. I don't know. Well, definitely not me. Yarn barn is my new yarn room. Ooh, okay. So when you talk from your, I'm just going to check out your videos. If you talk out of your studio, it's your yarn barn. Sarah Moo is in the yarn barn. Hey, that's very good play on words there. Yay, Susanna. I've been enjoying the Watch Me Crochet series. Oh, there are some of you have given me some lovely comments. The thing is, I don't want to really, I've been paying for music, and the paying for music, I don't know if I don't know really how to use it, but it's not working like it should. I wish I could get hold of someone in this music, whatever, say like, I think Epidemic Sound, but I'd like to contact them and say, I'd like to speak to someone via email. Just give me a contact person and I'll say exactly what I want. And then that's what I want. So otherwise, it's YouTube audio library, but I'm running out. So my husband says, no, man, what you must do is this. You take 2 songs from the first video, 2 songs from the second video, 2 songs from the third video, and so on. And then you just put them together. I'm sure they won't mind if they hear one song. Because, I mean, to cover an hour with songs, it is, if a song is 3 minutes, you're going to need 20 songs. So, that's a lot of songs. And I have to sit and listen. I sit and listen to them. Listen. And if a song doesn't grab me in the first 3 seconds, maybe 4 seconds, it must immediately grab me. Like, when I crochet, I want to be listening to this. Then, otherwise, I just click the next, and I do click, I do select genre and mood. So today's one that I loaded had reggae. I don't listen to reggae. What's that? Wait, what's that called? Wait, let me see if I can. What's it called? Wait a minute. Wait, you guys listen to it. Man, come on, very quickly. R&B and reggae. And then the mood is happy. So the mood was happy, and it's R&B and reggae. And I was surprised at what they can come up with that mixture, that selection, hey? So, don't say anything. Oh, and by the way, okay, so my plan is to post a Watch Me Crochet video every Sunday. Just every Sunday, a Watch Me Crochet video, because that's, to me, something, okay, you guys know I believe in that content, but it's also a very easy content to, relatively easy compared to other things, compared to a tutorial. Oh my goodness. It's relatively easy to produce, relatively easy. Let's say that. Wait, what did she say? I'm celebrating my 4-year YouTube anniversary tomorrow. Oh my word. 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern. That'll be 6 p.m. my time. There you go. Set the link. Set your reminders. You totally danced. You totally danced. Sally Stevens. Hello, Ursula, my first live with you. I usually see you with Linda. Hi, everyone. Hope you all are well. And I am so grateful that you took the time to come over here. I so appreciate that. Granny D saying hi to Dawn, Jan Dawn. Everybody's saying hello. Oh, thank you. I'm so excited. I tested negative for COVID, so I'm not contagious, but gosh, I still feel so unwell. But I'm on the mend. Oh my word. And Veronica is celebrating 24 months of double crochet membership. Hello, my awesome Ursula, as she says it. Doing a I'm doing a Veronica here. That is a perfect name, says Amy. Yes, says Rosie Posey. Congratulations, Nisi, says Sally. Hope you feel much better soon, Susanna. Linda is a member for 25 months of Treble Crochet. Love you, my sweet friend. Love you too. Love you too. Oh, yes. Also, please don't forget tomorrow is World Autism Awareness and Acceptance Day. I did tell you that it's like that every day in my house, and not just tomorrow. Please show us some love on your channel. If you're a creator, email me the link so I can showcase your support. Fantastic, Nisi. You're amazing. Yes, I was waiting for you to just knock on my door. Hello, hello. How are you doing? How's Christine doing?
Hi, everyone in the chat.
There's no sound. Did you unmute?
Because I muted myself.
Yes.
Have you got another device open? Have you got YouTube open as well?
Why are you hearing something else? I don't hear anything else, but are you hearing something else?
Because when I
pressed the wrong button. Granny D saying howdy to all. I got a call from the hospital about an upcoming heart stress test on Monday. Asking please for continued prayers. Thanks in advance. I know I pray for you all. Oh, thank you, Granny D. It's so good to see you.
Okay.
There you go.
We can hear you repeating yourself.
Me?
No, Christine. Have you got YouTube open?
Okay, let me tell you. You know what, Christine, let me tell you this. And for those of you in the chat as well, if you have YouTube Premium, if you do not actively close YouTube Premium, it keeps running in the background. So I've done that. I've got on a live and I had the live stream open and then I clicked the link and I went in. But because I now have YouTube Premium, it keeps running in the background. So I can't see where does my echo come from, but it's because I've got YouTube Premium. It keeps running in the background. But I love that thing she's wearing. Look at what she's wearing. Okay, yes. Okay, she's going to do a Veronica. She's earphones. We'll continue to pray for you, Granny D. Absolutely.
Yes, we are.
Absolutely.
Is that better?
When I
you must tell me if it's better because I can't hear an echo. But if you can, guys, then okay, Christine, you've got to talk. Then we can hear if we can hear an echo.
Hi, everyone in the chat.
Hello, hello.
I'm going to drop out because I'm not sure.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Nisi saying, I've got to whip up my red autism acceptance hat today so I can wear it with my shirt tomorrow. I'm so behind. Oh, listen, can you show us what you're wearing? Show that sleeve thing. Can you show us? Can I?
Who?
I want to see that. What you are wearing.
Me?
What you are wearing.
Oh.
That's Granny Squares on your sleeve. You cannot hide a Granny Square from me. I'm the Granny Square police. Look at that. That is amazing. It is amazing. Oh man, oh man. I love that. Hey? That is awesome. Thank you for showing.
Yeah,
That is
no problem.
That is gorgeous.
I'm gonna come out and come back in too.
Because when Chris, I don't know where they. I'm echoing now as well, and I don't know why. I'll come back.
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger here today. I'll be back. Okay, guys, it's just me again until they get back. Crazy Poppy Lady, Faith. I had 2 in with me. We had it on quiet and was listening to Ursula, and on another screen, laugh out loud, just to the best bit at 25 minutes. There you go. Hello, Veronica. How are you doing, my sweetheart? I'm so happy to see you. Everybody is saying hello to Veronica. Linda's saying hello to all in the chat.
Hello.
Hello.
Have you got something open? Because everything's
I've got an extra device, but it's on silent. I've always got an extra device, but the extra device is muted.
Right, because I've closed everything down on my computer now. And I've got nothing.
Okay, if you stay up, if you stay up, I can jump.
Okay.
I can drop down and come up again. Sorry, I'm falling over my own words. So you see where the comments are? Just take it from there, Linda. Highlight, so I can take it back. Okay, wait. How do I get out? Okay, let me.
Oh, what's going on? Have we still got the echo?
Have we still got? No, we've not got the echo. Have we got the echo?
I can't hear an echo.
I've not got an echo. Have you got an echo? No. Hold on. There was an echo.
With you or with me?
Can you just drop down and let me try on my own?
Sorry, darling.
Sorry, sweetie. I'm just so
confused.
confused.
I'm going to leave and I'll come back in a bit.
Okay. Okay, guys. So is there an echo when I talk? Can you just let me know? And let me just find the where are we up to? I've got to find the there is an echo. Yes, we're trying to sort it out. I'm just trying to find the yeah, I know. I dropped down and there's no echo. So I've only got StreamYard open. Now you talk.
Hello, Linda. How are you doing? Hello. I see a new name. Oh, wait.
I'm trying to find the comment and I can't find it.
Okay.
It's okay. Here we go.
Is there an echo when I talk?
No, there is no echo now.
Maybe we figured it out. It was me.
Hello, everyone. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, me too.
All I did was I went out, I closed everything on the phone where I'm on StreamYard, and I came back in. So it might have been me. I mean, I thought everything was closed.
Okay,
Sarah,
hello.
We'll just blame you.
Hello, sweetie.
Hello from the yarn barn. Oh, wow.
Oh, it's lovely to see you, sweetie.
And you? And there's no
I'm the only one. I feel like I need an accent.
Why?
Why?
Everyone has such a beautiful accent on the panel.
So have you.
You've got a beautiful accent.
I can't speak like you, Christine. I'm so sorry. I can't do your accent, but that's a lovely accent. No worries.
I want to talk like Linda. Like, it's just so eloquent and like I feel like proper.
So pop.
Yes.
But then you want to talk like these two because they are both from the UK.
Yes.
They put a little hot potato in their mouth and then they talk nice and posh.
I love it. I mean, you could say the most random thing and it would just come out so eloquently.
The
just
rain
like
in Spain.
I love
mainly on the plane.
I love peanut butter. Like, it means nothing, but you just
I hate peanut butter.
Oh,
I love peanut butter.
I do. It's awful. Yeah.
And
I need to take lessons because I love it.
I love Marmite. Vegemite.
Wooling Around with Joy. I just want to say hello to Wooling Around with Joy,
Hey,
because
Joy.
I haven't seen that name yet. Are you new? Are you team hashtag I am new? Tell us more about it. What is your favorite crochet or knit? What's on your hook? Poppy, I'll fix that timer quickly. I didn't see that. Ooh, tell you. And I did go through my timers beforehand. So, wow. So, Crafty Moo, tell us, when did this come about? I'm behind the curve.
I've been off work all week. Hubby had decorated it the previous 2 weeks.
Oh.
And put all the I've left his right net. There we go. Put all my cubes in.
That
It's fantastic.
goes all the way up to the ceiling. That's amazing.
Yeah,
It's
I don't know.
lovely.
How do I? It's behind me. Yeah.
It looks amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Phenomenal.
Are you happy?
Oh, I'm very happy. I'm shocked at how
Are
much
you?
I've got.
You're shocked?
No, I think we all are shocked when we
So was
get
hubby.
things out onto shelves.
I'm not telling you what he said when he walked in when I put it all out.
Rick said, "You don't need any more yarn, Linda." I went.
Is that what he said?
Never
That's what
say
Bob
never,
said
Rick.
to me. I said, "I'll be the judge of that. Thank you."
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good answer. That is a fantastic answer.
Yeah.
You'll be the judge of that.
And
I
what's
need to
need
get
got to
my-
do with it?
Yeah.
Right. I need to get my space organized and more presentable.
Oh, and you
But-
will.
Looks
I mean,
lovely.
you'll have it in no time. I mean, give it what? 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. But by the end of this year, if we look back on videos with you and your background, it's going to look different. Look at videos with me and my background a year ago, 2 years ago. It was just emptiness.
Do you guys have any tips for yarn storage?
Well, you know what I have? It's just
A ladder, a blanket ladder.
A
that
step-stool
thing
ladder,
that she
yeah.
said there, blanket ladder. That's all I've got. And you throw a few things over it, and then immediately it is a podcast with yarn.
Perfect.
And further, I store my yarn in see-through drawers, and everything is
Yes.
closed. I like it to be nice and
I want to get
clean.
the storage on Amazon that has like the little doors where they're
You're
not
not you, Veronica.
translucent, but they're opaque, so you can
Yeah.
kind of
Yes.
see.
Because I'm quite out of sight, out of mind, so I
Right.
want to see it, but it needs to be organized.
Right.
Bridget, Queen's Craft by Bridget. Hello, my sweetheart.
No, you're not new. You are not new.
Joy
It is
Reynolds. Yes, Veronica, you are not new. You are so
no
not new.
Joy Reynolds.
Oh, righty.
Oh.
That's fantastic. I'm
Mine
back in the
are
chat.
all-
But more than 4. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I saw you come.
My yarn is all wrapped up in
Plastic.
plastic bags because I live with
Yes.
the builder, and we're doing the house up at the moment, so I don't want dust and everything on mine.
I love it. I love it. I love it when my yarn is closed, you know. So
Me too.
if it's on a shelf, it is because I'm going to be using it within the next month. So
Right.
otherwise,
Maybe that's what I should
yes.
do.
It looks
because I haven't.
Now
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Now I can see my yarn every time I go to do a new project. I can actually look and see, and whereas
That's
before I
the reason
couldn't,
why
I
I
couldn't
have
remember what I
mine.
had.
I like mine open because then it inspires me.
Hello, Sunflower
Yeah.
Ashley.
Yeah, it inspires me. I don't know about
And the-
you, how you feel about that.
And you walk
Sarah.
in your room and it just makes you happy seeing all the
Yes.
colours.
Oh,
and-
yes.
Oh yeah,
And it
my
gives
happy
you
place.
creative juices flow.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm on
yeah,
a
inspiration.
fan because of my new fabric addiction.
Oh.
Sheila, are you going over to the dark side? Ooh.
Don't leave
How do
us.
you do, Sunflower? Everybody's saying hello. How are you doing, Bridget?
Hello.
Hi, Bridget.
There you go.
Hi,
Type
Bridget.
OMGrannySquare for your link to be dropped, and Nightbot will run his little legs off to go and fetch your link and share you out in the chat for anybody who wants to do that, or the content creators. My stomach is toed up and I'm itching a lot. I've been able to crochet more today. Says, oh, I hope you feel better soon, Connie. Shame, man.
Oh, get well soon, Connie. Prayers for you and for Granny D as well. Bless her.
That's Joy
Yeah.
Reynolds, who's now wooling around with Joy.
Ooh,
I love that name.
that is a good name. I
Cubes
love
with
it.
doors are my goal, says Catherine. Oh, wow. I'm new, says, oh, you're so not new. If you have an identity crisis, we can help you out.
Yeah, we definitely can, V. You need help desperately.
I love Linda.
Oh, hello, Chris. How are
Hi,
you doing,
Chris.
sweetheart?
Oh, Linda.
Hello, not the end. Hello to all on the panel, everyone in the chat, lurking, making lunch. Ooh, yum.
Yummy. What
Ooh,
you making?
yummy.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Mm.
Ooh, look, lovely. Oh, I tell you, I'm so fresh. It's just, if I was fresher, I'd still be growing.
You'd be a seed.
I'd still be growing if I was any fresher. I don't feel very creative lately, says Connie. Connie, we go through dumps. Dump? You say?
We go
Dips
through
like that.
Peaks and troughs. Yeah.
Peaks and troughs, don't we? You know
Peaks
exactly
and
what I
troughs,
mean.
for sure.
All you have to do is attend a live stream and you'll get a lot of inspiration,
Yes.
especially from Steals the Show Crochet and Chef, because she's got 101 projects on the run.
Tons. We don't know if they're finished, but they're
Okay, do you know,
No,
when you go to your channel, when you go
I
home
didn't,
to
my
the home
sweetie.
channel page,
yeah.
and I noticed today it said I had over 1,100 videos.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
Wow.
Wow.
Miranda, I'll check because I didn't, definitely didn't unfriend you, my sweetie. I'll check, hey? I didn't do that. So I'll check when I get back to Facebook. Pink Linda.
Hello.
Hello, my magenta bee. You little tinker, you're telling Pete.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Kelly.
Hello.
How are you?
Now you have to introduce me now to who this is, because I don't know this lady. I know Kelly. I'm sure I know Kelly, but
I have my yarn.
Who's that
ready.
person?
how are you doing, sweetie?
Good. Just wanted to say hello and hey, Christine. Thank you so much.
Hi.
Oh, that's good. I'm so glad you're here with us.
It's lovely
Doing
to see you.
what? I'm going. Go need rest. Sinus and congestion go down. She's team little sleep.
Dreamy.
Oh,
Team little sleep.
soon.
Oh,
We'll keep you
Oh,
in our
nice.
prayers.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Feel better, Sandrine. Says Joy. Take care of yourself. Says Poppy Lady. Bye for now. There we go. Oh, she's been. Hello, Inga. How are you doing, my sweetie?
Hi.
Hair looks cute, Kelly.
It is.
Thank you.
I
love
tell
it.
you.
I know.
I love it.
When I first saw you come up, and I'm thinking,
Who's that?
I remember, I know the smile.
And the
Not
voice.
this. Not
And
all
I
this.
thought, oh
Yeah.
wow, she looks gorgeous. She looks
Thank
Doesn't
you.
she? I love it. I think you should
Thank
do
you.
it more
I
often.
do.
Yeah, I gotta play around. Today was a bad day already.
I love
just,
it.
Well, it doesn't look bad.
Oh,
You know
good.
what? I-
Thank you.
It doesn't look.
Add some earrings and a lip
Oh, I need
gloss
some
and you're-
earrings,
You're
yes.
good to go.
All
Yeah.
Some
right.
nice big earrings.
Yes.
Yes.
Big. I
Can be
love the
colorful
big
or
earrings.
Big
whatever.
earrings.
And then
I know I'm wearing
see.
my morning clothes as usual.
Well, it is.
I'm always
morning.
in black and gray.
I got dressed from the top up.
Did you?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
clever.
Yes, but I mean, you know what? It won't be. I'm fully dressed, but I have been only halfway dressed from the waist up, shall we say. And that's
That
all
doesn't
What
that
time is it
surprise
over
me.
there? It's
Doesn't
only
surprise me, Ursula.
9 here in the morning.
That's funny.
I've got leggings on with a nice top, and that'll do me for today.
Oh, Linda,
Okay,
we
so
know
what-
that you are fully
Up.
dressed and ready to go.
I've
I'm
got
ready to
leggings
go
on.
at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'll
Always.
keep on going
Thank you,
until it's
Linda.
bedtime.
Yeah.
Hello,
Ursula.
Susan.
Ursula,
Yes.
Yes, my
do you
darling.
recognise this?
Nice.
Look at that. Where I'm going
Let
to
me-
solo you.
I'll
I
say
have
it.
to say.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Purple.
Oh, you know, that is the top I wear for my, is that it?
It's
The
not
tunic?
finished yet.
Looks nice.
I'm just
I
doing.
did mine in black. Yes. But
Mm.
just see, you see how different it looks in a different color. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
I love
I
it.
love what
Making
you
it
did
like
with it.
I know I might be so rude to ask, but what are you making? I know you're making something of Ursula's.
Yeah, it's her granny square summer top.
Right.
But
Thank you.
this is
Everything
in
that's cream or
it's
white
it's in
was black.
drops muscat.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
it's beautiful. It is just out
Yeah.
there.
Mercerized
Yeah,
cotton.
Miranda, I wouldn't
Lovely.
unfriend you, my sweetheart.
Yeah. I'm just
Yesterday, my mother and Mr. Sunflower helped me organize some of my yarn. Ooh,
Oh, lovely.
I love what it looks like. Leave my DNA lurking while crocheting fingerless gloves, says Carlin Cost.
Yeah,
Hello, and thank you.
nice to see you. Let
Kelly
the
said,
tail
so
spring.
please. Hoops are some crochet lace earrings and vivid colors. Hey, absolutely. Everybody love it. Love it.
Get some
Love
nice
it.
red ones. It'll go really nice with the black and grey.
That's true. With my morning
Gorgeous,
clothes. I always
Sarah.
have.
thank you everyone. Thank you.
Yes.
Love the purple squares. It's
And you
beautiful.
know I
Jamie
love
says
them
it's
as well,
neat.
don't you, Sarah Moo? Because
Oh,
they're
yeah.
nice.
colour too.
Well, when I saw Ursula's, I thought I've got to do mine. I want lilacs and purples,
Yeah.
and I went with the cream. So
Nice.
You know what's nice? It's just, you know how you see something and you know, I want to make that, but not in that color. I
Right.
want to make it like this or that.
I love
Because
yours. I love both of
something-
yours. They're
No,
gorgeous.
but I mean, some things
Mm.
just speak to you more than
Yeah.
other. So
Yeah.
that is so interesting to see
Yeah.
when people can take the same pattern and they do different
Yeah.
things with it.
I'd seen the yarn, but I didn't know what I was going to make with it. And then I saw your pattern. And I
Hello,
thought, that's it.
Lucia.
Hi, Lashira. Hi,
Hello,
Jack.
Jackie. Hi, Ocean, Linda, everyone in the chat, on the panel. Hello. Everybody's saying hello. I love this rolling
you.
around with joy.
I like it.
Oh, let me see.
Uh-oh.
But she's muted herself. Mute.
You guys,
No, we can't do sign language. I haven't done lip reading yet. I'm a bit behind.
this morning has
Mama
been
mute.
a mess. Okay.
Hot mess
Did I
morning.
show? I don't
okay,
know
sorry.
if I showed you this.
I saw the green yarn and I thought you wanted to show something. And then,
Yes, I do. So because I don't want to interrupt, so I'll just
perfect. We used to do that, especially when Veronica was on the channel, on the panel. I'm joking, Veronica.
I feel like
Oh,
it's just
dear.
more tactful.
Yes, it's like, that's
Yes,
how it is. Like.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Don't make me laugh.
Sorry.
Sorry, go on. What are you going to show us?
Okay, let me show
Nothing
you real
good.
quick. Okay, so I have all this blanket yarn, but you know how I love me like a granny, like it's the one thing that I can like do. So I decided I need to use this blanket yarn, and I don't know
Oh,
if I showed you.
wow.
I
Oh,
started
Oh,
a
my word.
chunky
Very nice.
It's
For nap
giant
blanket.
granny squares.
And they're granny squares.
They're
Yes.
gorgeous.
I've never seen chunky yarn look more beautiful than in a
That
granny
really
square.
does look
I can tell
nice.
you that
So
much.
I have
It
to
really
You better,
looks lovely, and it'll
you
be
better send that to the people who make chunky yarn.
Exactly.
I'm going to attach them. I mean, it's already this big. And
Fabulous.
Well, it is that is not even chunky. I think that's like jumbo.
It is
This
big.
is-
Jumbo.
Bernat blanket. So
Yes,
It's
which means
super
I mean we
bulky.
surpassed chunky when we left the building.
It might be a 6 weight, yeah.
I think you're right, Linda.
That's so
Um,
pretty. Everybody's saying it's beautiful.
Yes.
It's gorgeous.
Guys, do you
Gorgeous.
It is out of this
And the
world.
white,
What are you
the
gonna make?
white
What
is
are you
making
making?
the colours pop. Sorry,
Yes.
Ursula.
I was thinking, do you think it looks too chunky? Like it looks
No.
like messy?
It doesn't look too chunky. I just wouldn't pick the one with the one that's on your left shoulder. That one in the middle. The second one, I wouldn't
Uh-huh.
put that one anywhere in the front. Wear it in the back.
Maybe we'll just maybe
know?
this.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it
Yeah.
still needs to go on the back. Yes.
We'll just take it out. And I didn't. So when
No.
I
I mean, it just is resembling your body too closely. So
don't be polite, just say it's ugly. We know when our babies are ugly.
Oh,
it looks pretty. It looks too much like a boob. That's
Yes.
why. I mean,
Oh.
you want me to say it straight. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
This
Wow.
Just,
red
I mean,
is fun.
not that one. Hello, are we? I'm not colorblind. The one in the second one, not that one, not the one you pointed at. The other second. It's
Okay.
like saying left. Oh, not that left. The other left. So.
This
Okay, the one
Okay.
below.
I haven't started
Beautiful.
connecting them yet.
Oh,
so what
my
I'll
Just
do,
be careful how you
I'll-
place them, but it's beautiful.
I'll take a picture before I like seam them together. I just wanted to see how big it was
yes.
with just 4 so far.
I love it. It just makes
That
you want
is
to curl up
Yes.
underneath it.
So
That would
this is
be-
all I
that-
have,
that
and then
would
I
be
have
absolutely
these
lovely.
that don't have borders yet.
Mhm.
That would be a
needs a-
fantastic wearable. I can tell you that
I
now.
think so. I feel like it's a bit chunky.
But
Do you
be
wanna
like
hear
a
some
lovely
crazy-
What are you
coat.
gonna make? I mean, how many more do you plan on making?
Yeah.
Well,
Like
I
a
have
lovely
the
coat.
stains. I mean, I have 2 of each
You don't
color.
have to make many to have a wearable. I mean, if you make 2 squares,
Mm.
if you take,
Oh,
not
it's
even.
gorgeous.
Okay, wait.
I'm reading the chat.
Let me just say, Christine. Yes, that way. If you make, say, on your small body, you make 2 squares, and then below that 2 squares and 2 squares.
Look at
And at the back also 2, 4, 6. And you put it together, you've already got a vest.
Mm.
Okay?
the movies.
Then you can decide if you're going to have sleeves. Just, okay, now the one on your right
Yeah.
should not be on your right.
Yeah.
It should be on your back.
Yes. We will.
Okay.
I will make note
Okay.
of the ones with no border yet for that.
Now here's something crazy. I see pants. I see
Oh.
lounge pants.
So look, I
Because
can.
you're tiny. You could pull those off.
They're already the size.
Look at the
Oh,
length.
look at that.
I see
Look
pants.
at that.
I don't know how many like a loungy pants, but that's
They're
crazy.
really comfortable. But I
Yes.
just needed your advice
But I
because
mean,
I don't
Yeah.
know. You're the Granny Square
Hi,
queen,
Mary.
and to me, Linda is the color queen,
Yes.
and she inspired me to buy a color wheel, and that's how I ended up like
Oh.
actually putting these autumnal colors together.
Yeah, they're nice.
fantastic. I also
Uh,
have a color wheel. Color wheel is just the best.
I love
thing.
Oh
them.
my gosh, it was the
It's
best
great.
thing ever. I was like,
No.
Linda, you are a genius.
Faith agrees with pants.
I love the
Oh, yeah.
pants. That's what I saw immediately when she pulled that up. I went,
Yeah.
I mean, it's already the size of my leg. I just don't know how to do a waistband.
oh,
You know what?
ribbing. What's
Not
that called?
even.
Front post, back
You know
post. You know,
that,
do the ribbing
Yeah.
so it can stretch.
I'll message you guys later about that.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to share.
You know what?
But you know what the
HG
best? Oh, sorry.
HG Crochet designs, whatever, does a lot of designs with granny squares. And she made a skirt. And what she did was she took a thick elastic and simply sewed it on the inside,
Mm.
on the back only.
Mm.
So that you've got a flat front of the skirt now. So you can simply take a broad elastic and just sew it by hand on the inside to make it stay wherever you want it to stay. That's what she did, and it looked like it worked.
Okay, thanks for the tips, guys. I
Very
knew
nice
that
fashion. There we
this channel would
go.
help. What were you gonna say, Linda?
Sandrine is the queen of the pants.
She is. She is.
No, I just want to. You can take me off solo. Remove it.
Sylvie.
Thank you. I just want to say to Christine, right? If you're going to wear whatever you're going to make, do a little drawing of it. Do a little. So say, for example, say you're going to do a pair of pants.
Right.
Do a little drawing of the legs and from your the top of your leg. That's it. The top of your leg to your waist. Measure that. Measure your legs. Do the circumference of your leg, the top of your leg, because that's going to be the widest part.
Yeah.
Okay. And then just so you've got a little sketch, and then you can then work with your squares, and then go to refer to your sketch and that, and just keep doing that. And you know, because I find that it's a good way to get. If you're doing the squares kind of thing,
right? Because they're all separate. So.
Yes. And
okay, I get what you're saying.
Okay, that's just something that
No, that would make it. It makes sense to me in my brain, because when I'm doing it, I'm like, oh gosh, what is this going to be? You know, like as you're crocheting it, and then once you get farther along, it starts to manifest into something bigger.
Yeah. And if you know, kind of, for example, if you've started something and you started crocheting something, and you think, oh, how about this? Get your little sketchbook out and draw what you've got in your mind and think, and then have a look and compare it and measure it, and forget if it's a wearable, then measure. See, it's a top for yourself. Measure your circumference of your girl's area and how long you want it from under your arms to whether you want it right down below your bottom or to the top of your jeans, and just do measurements and like that, and that will help you.
Thank you.
Because no one thought of I think it would even make a good jacket. But you know what I would even do is to Google it. Just Google what to do with big granny squares.
See, I did that, and none of them were blanket size. They were just 4 weights that were bigger, and I have apprehensions about some of the tutorials out there that have wearable.
Oh, not tutorials. I was just thinking Pinterest pictures of what one can do with big squares.
I didn't even think about that. Oh my god!
Sophia, Oliver, hello.
Hey, Ursula, Linda, Sarah, Christine, Kelly, and everybody in the chat.
How are you?
Let me just tell you, this has been one sucky birthday month.
Oh, bless your heart.
But you know, everything happens for a reason. All these crazy symptoms and sicknesses I've had may lead to them finding out something that's better found out now than later. You know.
Brandy, I tell you, I've been praying for wisdom and insight on their part.
Yes.
Yesterday's the first time I heard the C word. Not COVID. But they don't know yet. And if it is, it's hopefully contained in a kidney where listen, that little sucker's been there for 15 years.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
But it started to grow. And it was when they first found it, like I say, 15, maybe over 15 years ago, it was like 1.1 centimeters, and now it's like 1.7, 1.8, depending on what measurement you're looking at. But
Okay.
They're gonna send me for another. They've still got. If I just fall off all of a sudden, you'll know it's because I got a call from the hospital.
Okay.
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 And Granny D, if you remember, not last year, the year before, Rick was in hospital and he had a benign tumor removed from his kidney as well. So, and he didn't even
the
know.
doctor said, I said, go ahead. What?
He didn't know that he even had a lesion on his kidney.
Right.
And then when he told him at his last scan that this lesion had grown, and Rick said to him, "What do you mean?" He said, "Well, we've been watching this lesion for so many years, and now it started to grow, so we need to remove it." And he said, "Well, I didn't know anything about it. What are you talking about?" So
the only reason,
scary part.
Yeah. And the only reason I knew about it way back when is because when I was going to get my gastric bypass, they put you through the ringer and you go through all kinds of tests then, and that's when they found it then.
Well, that was good that they found it then. But I tell you, we just keep you in our prayers, and I'm just going to speak death to that thing to shrivel up and die where it came from.
That's what I do.
And whatever they do, you know, just now they can do it like Rick's and just remove it. And
he said he said it's so, because it's so tiny, it's so, and this is what this was a different urologist way back when at a different hospital. He said if he did a needle biopsy, he could try, but he would be feel like he would be chasing it around. That it was so tiny, you know. So he said, we can do that. We can take it out. I wish I would have just had him take it out then. So now they say, basically, well, he said it's real invasive to try to get a needle biopsy because of where it is. Like they'd have to go in the back and go all the way around to where it is in the front. And so if I need it, it's not an if, it's I'm gonna have it out, basically is what they said. And that you just, what they call it, a partial frenectomy.
Nephrectomy.
Right.
What's that?
Is
so they just take it out. They go ahead and just take it out and any tissues around it or whatever. And
just get rid of it.
He wanted a chest scan too, because if it had traveled anywhere, it would have gone to my lungs. So I just had a chest x-ray when I was in the hospital week before last. Thank you, Jesus. It was good. And thank you, Jesus, because I'm a stupid smoker. And y'all pray for me to quit that, please. I'm working on that.
Okay, we will.
And you'd think, you know, I'm 64, just turned 64. You'd think, you know, well, she's been smoking all her life. No, dummy me with that dummy tripod boyfriend. I was smoking and drinking like an 18-year-old, you know. That's when I started smoking. So I've only been smoking like 10 years.
Well, all right.
Interesting.
But thank you, Jesus. The lungs are good.
Yeah, I'm glad.
And hopefully they can just go in, scoop that out, the end, that's all.
Granny D, we keep you in our prayers.
Yes.
Thank you. I hate to come down and be a dud, but you know, I'm always, you know, coveting your prayers, and I pray for you all.
And don't forget about Sunflower Ashley.
I always got her in my prayers, and Julie Chafee Maza, and all her folks.
Does anybody have an update on Julie Chafee Maza?
Susanna says, Granny D, you could quit the smokes. And you know, Dory was here with me, and I was so sick I couldn't smoke for weeks. So why did I pick it back up again?
Oh, probably the stress.
Because she left.
Really
stress.
Trying to quit, but I've smoked for about 6 years. I did quit for 2.5 years once.
Yeah,
there's my husband's
people still have the craving even.
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband's friend also quit smoking now, and I said to my husband, Craig, I said to him, tell your friend he can start because he's sucking on lollies. I said I think it's bad for your
Like
teeth.
Kelly
So just
Savalas.
chewing gum. He must do chewing gum because chewing gum
I
keeps your
can't
mouth
do chewing
busy.
gum because of my dentures. They stick.
Oh right.
But lollies, I could
Always
do
my
little
prayer,
dummies.
Brandy.
Those little, not dummies. What are they called?
Hi, Bonnie.
Anyway, those little tiny suckers. Yeah.
Oh, the dum-dums.
Linda, what were you going to say?
Dum-dums.
I was just going to say to Granny D, you know, I was just, when I put the yarn up, I was just wanting to say to Granny D that Rick, you know, had this surgery to remove the benign lesion.
Right.
But he had keyhole surgery, and he part of the surgery was done by robots.
That's what they said mine would be. It would be robotic.
I hope it is. The only thing that you're not going to like, Granny D, when they do remove it, is they're going to blow you up with a load of air.
Oh boy, I'll be
That's
gassy.
painful afterwards. That
You
is
know
usually
what? I
painful
have
afterwards.
been. I've been gassy like a 500-pound man. It's loud and it's proud and it don't
Nice.
smell good either.
All right.
Because when
It
I gave
feels
my
fine.
son a kidney, they blew, you know, when I donated a kidney to my son, I had keyhole surgery as well, and they filled me with air. And before I went into
They
hospital,
do that when you have, and here's the next thing I'll need to do, because I've had intestinal trouble since I was 20. So, and I haven't had a, what do you call it? Colonoscopy in ages. And I've brought it up and brought it up and brought it up to my primary care doc. And they, you know, your insurance basically has to say you need to have it for it. And I would think with my history, I would need them, you know, like every year or whatever.
Right.
So that's another thing to pray for. While you're praying, just throw it all in.
Well, I mean, thank you for updating us, because I know many of us have been praying for you, and now we can be more intentional in our prayers.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I hate to come on with Debbie Downer
you know,
people want to know, you know.
Yeah, we need to know so we can direct, as Christine said, we need to direct our prayers.
Like you're laying hands on.
Yeah.
We can
just lay them hands on everything, because something's got to be going on up here too with all the brains.
Actually, do you say
that may just come with the 64 years? I don't know, but I've had it
What did
for
you
a
say,
while.
Ursula, about Ashley?
She says that my cancer has spread to my lungs. I feel incredibly stupid for the years I spent smoking cloves, cigarettes. Ashley, are you saying this is now the case? Man, all right.
Wow.
And now,
Now we know where to.
So it moves your lungs, and now what?
For her. Yes, the masks will be removed. I just don't know when. We got more testing and stuff to do, and testing of the heart, and that was already lined up before.
Ursula, I came on deliberately because I wanted to say something both to Granny D and to Ashley. In 1987, I was diagnosed with cancer, and I was told it was a 4+, 5 being you're dead. So they did not expect me to live. I was 38 years old. I had a 6-month-old baby plus 3 others right above him.
Oh, wow.
3 weeks ago, I think I told you, Ursula, my son got called to a job to remove some animals. And when we got over there, it turned out to be the doctor that had operated on me all those years ago, who thought I was dead. He didn't know that I had survived all those years. And went on to raise my entire family.
Oh, wow.
Even after
Praise God. Praise God.
I had the hysterectomy, they expected me still to die. And the only reason I'm alive is because of prayer. I want you to know prayer is real. I've lived a very happy, successful life. I did have a very supportive husband, and even when others in the family didn't support me, he did, you know, and that may have obviously helped contribute to my longevity because he prayed for me all those years. But prayer works. Prayer is a real thing.
I know it does.
There have been scientific studies that say that it doesn't matter even if it's someone of a different faith praying for you, because it still goes out into the universe beyond the scope of our human understanding. So it matters. The positive thoughts, the positive vibes. As far as quitting smoking goes, because I worked in the hospital for many years, what the pulmonologist here said, part of what Suzanne had put in the chat, you take frequent daily showers and you drink fruit juice. And the tobacco, the nicotine comes out through the pores of your skin. That's why they tell you to do complete and thorough showers several times a day, not baths to be soaking in it in the bathtub.
Well, and get this, I can't take showers because of my situation. I'm real off balance and my feet are bad and I have a garden tub. So I have to take what I call hoe baths. But even sitting there, I mean, just scrub yourself down is the idea. They don't want you sitting in the dirty water soaking. Right. In other words. I can't get down in a tub. It works to help you. Well, that's funny that you say that. And Ashley, don't you feel like you're not stealing? And yours is we need to know about you too. We need, as much as you feel.
She said she's going to post an update video soon. Sunflower,
definitely do that, honey. And I just keep you we're gonna keep you all prayed up. You're gonna be like Bonnie. You're gonna be a miracle.
Be fine.
Yeah, I mean, Ashley knows. I told her she's in my prayers every day. And I wasn't saved because I'm more holy or special than somebody else either. We don't know the mysteries of why God says yes to one and no to another. And it's not really that he says no. It's the circumstances, because our bodies are mortal. So don't think you're not good enough for God to care.
Absolutely.
And hey, I know heaven's going to be, we can't even comprehend how wonderful that's going to be.
You'll be like,
but it's just the human in us that wants to hang on and hang around for our family and friends and, what we've known. But,
yes, Christine.
I just want to I'm going to drop back down in the chat. We got a full panel, but I wanted to say thank you, Linda. Thank you, everyone on the panel, for all your tips and your tricks, because I was wondering what the heck am I going to do with these bulky granny squares that are beautiful on their own, but when attacked,
they're gorgeous. I love them.
They are pretty.
Yeah,
so
thank
you.
More than welcome, sweetheart. More than welcome.
Before you leave,
I got my color wheel, Linda, so I'm good. I'm not colorblind anymore. And now I know, Ursula, in the corners there are more than one double crochet. So
Christine, before you leave, before you leave, I just want to say thank you, Christine, for gifting a membership to my channel.
Oh, of course.
To Katrin.
Anyway, I can support this fiber community.
I appreciate it. So I just want everybody to know Christine's been helping me in my channel. So thank you.
He's getting around, and I love it.
She's getting around. Okay.
All right, I'll see you later. Bye.
Round, get around. I get around, get around.
Oh, I'm not going to say it, Ursula. I just wanted to let Granny D know that,
No, but Bonnie, there is the scripture that says they overcame by the blood of the Lamb and the word of their testimony. It is so encouraging always to hear testimonies of people, because otherwise you can be discouraged and you can feel like it's a hopeless case. I mean, Jessica had 1 in how many million chance of survival? I can't remember now. I was 12 million or whatever. It was just a ridiculous figure. If someone told me I had that chance to survive, I would have thought I'm dead for sure.
Wow.
I think it was
And
14 million
Ursula, I just can't
survivors.
imagine how you made it through your little baby.
That's really
Oh my
tough. Yeah.
gosh.
Can't even imagine.
Yeah, I think that hurts worse than a partner.
It came back.
Mhm.
So it was like, you know, when you think, okay, now we're through it, 3 months clean and it's back. Now I could have thought, oh, well, maybe he didn't mean, but you know what, in hindsight, if it never came back, we would never have known how big the miracle was, because it was a miracle that she was saved or healed and went into remission the first time. But when it came back, they found what the kind it was really. And that, you know, if she had it 10 years before then, technology would have missed it.
Wow.
It was because, you know, technology advanced so that they could pick up the secondary cancer. And that's why it was like a 1 in 14 million chance of survival. So it was, you know, that scripture where they say, with my God, I jump over a wall. I can scale a wall, says David. I just said, Lord, if you want to take her, take her. But if you're going to save her, tell me. I just wanted to know, you know. And then
when I got pregnant with Danny was when they first diagnosed me as having cancer. And they told me I would lose the baby. And I held on all the way through, and he was born the day before Christmas. After he was born, they told me because of the cancer, I would never get pregnant again. My husband always made the joke that Vinny, our youngest, was immaculate conception, because obviously there must have been a trick to it that God said, oh yeah, watch this one. And I had my second son, and he was actually, I always had difficulty. There were 3.5 years in between each of the 3 older boys. It took me a long time to get pregnant each time. And with Vinny, he came along 18 months later. So that was why it was the big joke in our family.
Yeah.
Well, then after that,
I was
I was diagnosed again. And that was when they said, no, this is fatal. You're going to die, you know, kind of thing. So you never know. You don't know why God takes you on the walk you go on. And I think that a lot of times what we go through isn't because God put it on us. It's because it just happened because of the world we live in and the circumstances and the chemicals we expose ourselves to. You know,
I agree with you there.
Yeah. This is Linda's Afghan, by the way, that I'm still working on.
Oh,
it's
wow.
amazing. Wait, hold up.
Thank you.
Please.
Sunflower Ashley, it's not that, it's getting up. Go ahead and show that. That's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
I'm going to have to
beautiful.
Bye,
it said it's a garden tub, and I have to step up on a step and then step over. So
yeah,
it's not that. I just have to.
Yeah,
you get this. The sink in my bathroom is non-functional. I need a handyman bad.
Okay.
Not only take a whole bath, but take it in my kitchen. Get this. And there's a bay window, and I have no curtains except the little valance at the top. So
you like flashing the neighbors. Nice.
It's so well. There's a development, but there's a little patch of woods.
Yes.
And there's a development, but I have seen some of those kids, like boys and girls, and they cut through my yard to get to the main road, which is an off-road anyway, but not off-road, but a country road.
Yeah, the old lady's granny.
If they've seen that, it was like seeing a freak at a circus show. Stuff don't think where it's supposed to used to be. We'll just say that.
Thank you for the giveaway. It was a pleasant surprise to wake up to this morning.
Oh, you're more than welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, and I'm so mad. I went to your live, Linda, and I was like 116 minutes early. And then I was gonna set an alarm, and then the squirrels took over, and And then everybody said, go to Linda's and watch. So, of course, I knew something was up. So
Brenda says they will teach them to cut through the property. Uh-huh.
Yes.
I'm blind.
Bye, Bonnie.
Don't look, man. Don't look, Ethel. Man, I love you, Granny. Oh, that is so funny.
That is funny. Also, listen, I have to drop down also, but thank you. I just wanted to come up and say hey. And then
always good to see you.
Anyway, good to see you, Granny D. Yeah, good to see you.
Love you, Kelly.
Kelly. Kelly, are you going out? You're going to paint this town red now.
A little bit.
We're
A little bit.
Maybe pink.
Maybe pink. Yeah, maybe it's not real exciting, but yeah. It's a little too. I don't have as much excitement as Granny D.
Yeah.
I know people think, ooh, stinky Granny, but it's just how it has to be for us.
Hey, I mean, you never know.
And
right?
the doc said, you know, he was looking at my chest x-ray yesterday, the kidney guy, urologist. And he said, after he looked at my, you know, he had already said, well, it looks fine.
Yeah.
The chest x-ray looks fine. And then he said, as soon, I don't know, when he looked back at it or whatever. And he said, do you smoke? I said, I thought you said that looked good. I said, do you smell me? Or these little line, all these little lines?
Oh.
I said, yeah, I can smell it. So.
Oh. Yeah.
So it does come out your pore.
But it does, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And my favorite aunt used to smoke like a chimney. She and her, their whole family. And I loved her to death, but hated to go over there because, you know, everybody would have to take a shower, wash the hair, everything.
Yep. But anyway, all right. Well, you guys have a good weekend.
The house.
No more smoking.
Right.
All right.
Help me, everybody. Pray.
Plenty of fruit juice, Granny D, and lots of
fruit juice, and lollipops.
Lots of water.
Squiddles.
And just whittle it down slowly. You know what I mean? Like however many you smoke today, do one less, zero.
Exactly.
One less and then one more lollipop.
Yes.
One less and the extra lolly.
That is a hog, but I'll not be.
But anyway,
look what Joey made me. Did y'all see this?
Oh, that's cute.
Oh,
and it's knitted.
It's very knitted. Look at the tail.
Except for the little acorn, which is
that's adorable.
Yeah, listen, I walked outside today and I saw one that looked like that, and I thought,
I like
how she did the tail.
The tail's amazing.
It's like a full piece.
Goodness gracious!
But it just curls up.
What? That looks real, almost.
It does.
Yeah, that's very real.
Very real.
It sits up just perfectly. I got to find a place to put it where.
Oh, thank you.
Adorable. But anyway, have a good weekend, you guys. Take care.
You too, Kelly. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye. Bye, lovey.
Thank you, Kelly. She says, going to take my grandmother for a quick walk to the mailbox and then come back to catch the rest of the live if you're still up, or see you all in other lives. Yes, I'll be up. I'm still up another 1 hour and 20 minutes because I'll stop 5 minutes before the power goes out because I do not want to be in the dark. I'll have to.
Ashley, that's cool. And I saw some other people putting that up about the baby wipes.
Yeah.
A reality. Oh,
they
wow.
They probably have all kinds of things now for.
Wow. I love
like I call them hose.
I still have some days like that, although they seem to be getting less this week at Granny. Okay, yes, baby wipes. It's the way to go.
Praying
she
for
said, I'm terrified of the shower after falling and breaking my leg to begin with. Oh, wow. Woo, that must have been, oh, my stomach turns. That must have been painful.
It's Brenda.
Wow. But Granny D, I'm so glad you actually came and told us, and I'm glad you told us.
I hadn't even told my kids. But that's okay. Hannah's coming over in a little bit. She's my sensitive. She'll probably start crying. And she's the one that's my non-believer. Y'all pray for her too.
Oh, yes.
My
But
Hannah
don't
and
you
her
worry,
honey Josh.
We will cover you in prayer, Granny D. No worries. I quit smoking 12 years ago. The hardest habit to give up, says Christine. I believe you, you know.
Hi, Sonia.
Hey there, Sonia. Hope you're doing well. Sunflower, transfer benches and shower head on hose. Ooh, yes, that is a good idea. Hello, Michelle. Crochet's in Kansas. How are you doing, sweetie?
Hi,
What's in your
Michelle.
cup and what's on your hook? Lunch done and nephew is out the door. Hello to everyone I've missed saying hello to.
Hey, not.
You've been lurking here. Granny D, just keep us posted though. We love you so. Oh yes, please. I really do not want to wake up to bad news. So just keep us updated so we can stay in the loop.
I know we've had too much bad news lately. We don't need any more bad news.
No.
David, what a
but
shock.
We do need to be informed.
Totally shocked.
Absolutely.
Has anybody
Yes,
heard Granny D, have you heard anything about Julie?
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Now, I don't have her phone number, but I have her address, and I've got stuff to send her.
Yes.
But
you know what? The thing is, the thing with David was, you know, if you don't regularly hear something and then you suddenly get this big news, it's a shock.
But David's been, yeah, he was not.
Yes, you know that the direction he's heading in. So
and even the last,
not so much.
The last few of his lives, he would just kind of sit there and look pitiful. He had to be really depressed.
Sanita, Granny D's got to have something.
How did he pass away?
Do what?
How did David pass away?
I don't know, but I think basically
What do you mean how?
Yeah, was he very ill? That's what I mean.
Well,
you know,
he had fallen and broken the hip. That's all I knew. And then he was in rehab. And then he came in a couple of my lives a few weeks before he passed, I guess. Or it might have been like a week, one of them. But he would just come in and say, like, I'm here or hello. And then he wouldn't say anything else. And, you know, everybody would be going crazy at talking to him and everything. Yeah. But from what I understand, and I don't know who I got this from, but he just kind of had a failure to thrive. He just
gave up.
Yeah. And
that's
like
what I
quit eating. And I think they had a food tube or, you know, whatever they call that.
Yes.
But,
yeah.
But he must have just done with that. I don't know. I have no details. I know no more than you guys do.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh.
Sunflower Ashley has a tool she used first. I fell in a shower and then a nurse tried to force you while your leg was still broken and she was incredibly cruel during. So I'm just, I'm afraid to fall because.
Yes. Oh, yes. After a certain age, you don't want to be falling. He was falling like when he had a black eye before he broke his hip, says Joy Reynolds.
Yeah, he fell quite a bit.
Yeah.
He had I think he had fallen out of the bed and hit his night table that time.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's awful. Actually,
that is my understanding. I may have that all wrong because I don't even remember where I got that info.
Faith said it's a feeding tube. There are several types of feeding tubes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. But I also thought, the thought did cross my mind that, you know, David might have given up. No, because
I was thinking
that it was a hip that he died.
Yeah, he might have taken his own life, but I don't have, that was just me thinking.
Yeah.
Yes.
But, you know, if he gave up, that's basically.
I think it happens sometimes, you know, when when a person is suffering a lot, they
he
get to a
just
point
seemed
where
to be
where
so
they don't want
depressed
to go
even
on.
before all that happened.
Yeah. I believe David suffered from alcoholism, and I will never forgive myself for not saying something.
He did, and I didn't want to. I didn't know whether to say anything or not.
What did you want? What could you have said? Why? I will never forgive
be the
myself
one
for not saying something.
to put
What
it out
did you
there
not
that
say?
he was
Yeah.
an alcoholic. I've been there, done that too. Like I said,
I get that too. I make phone calls, I have an alarm, just making suggestions, asking questions. There you go.
and Ashley, don't take that on yourself.
Yeah,
I didn't say anything about it either. It doesn't help when you're an alcoholic. You gotta want to get the help and want to do it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Ashley, sometimes there is nothing that you can say, sweetie. That is truth. Yes, Ashley, I could. Well, I'll tell you, I must honestly, I cannot see that. I cannot even see when someone is intoxicated unless they are falling over themselves or falling over their
really
words.
slurred speech.
Yeah, I honestly can't tell. I mean, my husband is like that. He can tell.
Wow.
And he would tell me afterwards, and I would be like, really? I didn't notice anything. I didn't know. I know, Chris, there are no perfect solutions. Oh, yes. Margaret says, my dad was 45 when he died due to alcoholism. Oh, wow. You know, I never knew my paternal grandmother, but she died of nicotine poisoning. Now, you know, you must smoke a lot to die of nicotine poisoning.
Yeah.
You smoke,
especially if it's been some years ago, and that was before all the, that was back when it was more pure, I guess.
You know what? Apparently, okay, well, this is now just a part of my history. My dad, I never met him. I mean, my mom and dad was divorced when I was 2. So I have no recollection of him. I have only had phone calls with him. The first phone call we had was like the day before we got married. And I thought, I am not telling this stranger I am getting married tomorrow. He might rock up there. No way. So his mom died when he was 5. And he was then, his dad just took him and left him with his uncle and left. And the uncle was quite, the kind that believes a roof over your head, a plate of food is enough. So, well, if you look back at things that happen to people, you can often explain it and say, okay, that's the kind of trauma they went through. And there was not a lot of therapy those days to say, this is how you get over things. And wow.
Yeah, both my parents, both their dads were like the drunks of the town. And they were teetotalers. You either kind of do that or you follow in the same path. But yeah, my parents were totally against drinking.
You could have done a crochet intervention. If I had talked to Granny D about it, I was afraid to look like a gossip. No, don't. You know what I would say to you if you were my Jessica? I would say, Ashley, that thought that maybe I could have done this, whatever, is from the devil. To me, it's like that. He says it, comes and says it in the third person here by you. And it sounds like you are thinking it. But then, you know what I mean? So don't take that on yourself. Just because you are a Christian, the Lord would guide you. If you needed to do it, there would have been enough unction, enough push, enough whatever to bring it. So, and David is where he is now, is better off and much happier than when he was here.
And his sister said, all she said to me, if that was her, you never know when you're messaging people. And that was on Facebook, and I'd never talked to her before, but I just wanted her to know that, I had met him a couple of times, and I thought the world of him, and he was such a gentleman, such a sweet soul.
Yes.
And Just, and you know, me with my feet and the cane and stuff, he'd just come, you know, and just hold on to me and help me. Just, he was just a love. He was just such a nice fella. But,
oh, wow.
I forgot where I was going with that or what I said to begin with. Whatever.
No, no, but I mean, you know, I mean, way back when you couldn't go to a psychologist and work through something if you wanted to work through something.
Oh, I know. His sister had said that he went peacefully and without pain. So
yes, she said, I remember she said she was with him to the last. Yeah, he wasn't in pain and that he was peaceful. So
and they didn't get along the best, according to David. But she let him live there. I think he had been living, you know, with his ex. We were out of state or whatever. And they were living in the home they grew up in after Mom passed. And
bye-bye, Michelle. Don't take that on yourself. Instead, use it to drive you next time you feel anything is off. Exactly, Jet and One. We can't change what already is. Yes, and Ashley, remember that scripture that says the steps of the righteous is ordered by the Lord, which means he guides you in what you should do. So now, guilt, as I say, I can't give anybody advice, but I can tell you now, if you are my Jessica and you would say a sentence like that, I would say, I don't think that thought is from the Lord. I think that is condemnation, and that does not come from him. So that is guilt trying to come in. Just
and Ashley, I felt that guilt too. And you know, I had told y'all weeks before he passed that I should call him. I forgot I had his phone number. The only reason I did, you know, when you meet up with somebody, you exchange phone numbers. So I'm here, or you know, if you forgot to tell them what kind of car you have or whatever. So that's why I had it. But you know, me and my squirrel, so I totally forgot I had it. But then I remembered. And I kept saying, I need to call David. And I never did. And I never did.
Yes. Teresa, don't worry. She said, lost my brother 2 years ago. He thought he was alone and no one loved him. Breaks my heart. The power of prayer is all I have to help others and all I can give. And to think the power of prayers surpasses.
But
will go
the power of prayer is all I have.
To be to anybody who needs it.
That is the very best thing to give.
It is the best. The violence of an alcoholic is very scary. I tell you, Miranda, even if they're not alcoholics, violence is scary. I agree with you. I'm so sorry, Teresa.
I think he knew. Ashley made it. She made it clear she loved David. Yeah, she did.
Yes. Well, I think he would. You know, he would know that. But
he knew
she did love him. I mean, if she didn't love him,
he knew what he meant to everybody in the community. He was
he just couldn't get over, I think, that last relationship maybe, or the loneliness of not being in a relationship.
Say he wished he would take the ex back today, or he wished that if he could come back today, he would take him back. I remember him saying that quite a few times when I was in one of his lives. Teresa says, lost dad and mom-in-law 17 months later, within days of each other. We all have crosses we have to carry. This community has saved me. I have a great new family here. I am thankful to God for it. I am glad that we are your sisters in yarn.
Yeah. And I mean, and this community has got me over the loss of both my parents too, within 8 weeks of each other, you know, so, and the power of prayer is strong.
Right. You know, and I never had a sister, and now I got a whole bunch of sisters.
Oh, yes.
Like Mama would say, a whole flock of them.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I want to share something with you. You know how you sometimes have that thought and you say, I love David and I pray he feels my love now, even if he couldn't while he was living. You know, what I would do with a thought like that, and what I have done with thoughts like that, is I would actually ask the Lord, could you just tell so-and-so I say this and that. Why can't we just
sometimes I talk to mom and daddy just like if they were still here, or like I talk to God.
Exactly. Catherine, that is good. My ex is a violent drunk, but only if you don't play his games and tell him no, which he didn't get his way often. I remember, Miranda, when I got to know you, you were in a divorce, with a terrible divorce. And at the time, I had just gone through a friend who had such a terrible ordeal. And that is how I remember, because she was in my prayers constantly. That December, she was going to get the break. I would call it a breakthrough, to be rid of this man, because some divorces are terrible. Sorry, Teresa. Little Treasures by Nancy. Hello, my sweetheart.
Hi, Nancy. Yes, welcome in.
Margaret says, my mom was a functional alcoholic. Also, she passed in 2008 due to lung cancer, heavy smoker. It was what it is, and it made me a better person. I learned what not to do. Yes, I tell you. I believe he can, Ashley. I'm sorry. Yeah, absolutely, my sweetheart. Yeah, and again, Teresa, yes, this community has really brought me out of my shell. Very grateful to everyone for accepting me in. You are so welcome.
Love you, not. She gets tickled, I call her not.
We can all relate to hardship, to suffering, to things that we've gone through. That's what I like about, let's say, the age group, because I mean, you've got to have done some living to go. Well, I mean, even my Jessie babes didn't. She got it young, but some of us, you've got to have lived a bit to
appreciate what you've got.
Guy that the books that I'm reading of, a Lee Child, he says, not only do I recommend that you start writing when you are further advanced in years, he says actually it's something that you should do because you have lived a little and you've got something to say.
Got your history to share with your family.
Yes, and life experience, the way I look at things
every day, kind of, I always keep a diary, and every day I come back from the hospital with my dad, I wrote down my feelings.
Journal.
That was like a journal, and that, I've not gone through it and read it since he passed.
You probably aren't ready to. You'll know.
Yeah, I'm not quite ready. But that is something that I did, and that helped me,
yes,
to some extent.
Get it out.
And I know it's there in the future for me to, when I'm ready. I mean, I was doing the cleaning today and I was dusting, and I've got a shelf with it, pictures of him on it and little trinkets that he had and things that I bought since he passed in honor of my dad and that. And I was just dusting, and I went over to him and I said, "Morning, Dad. I'm all right, and then that was it. I was dusting it. I'm all right, Dad. I'm all right. And I'm crying. I'm all right, Dad. And I'm dusting.
I'm all right. I'm not all right.
Can't turn around so he can see.
I'm all right. I'm not all right. I'm not all right.
We love you too, Sunflower Ashley, so much. Yeah. I'm so glad, like Linda said, and all you folks have said, that God led us to each other and use this platform to bring us together.
I tell you.
And as I said,
I love you all so much. You really are my family. I don't want any of you to ever forget it.
You're such a blessing to this community, sweetheart, and I don't think you realize how much of a blessing you are. So,
oh yes,
you're always.
Now we have her mom, Susan Vincent. Her mama comes on with her lots of times.
Oh, wow. Catherine is a carer, and she says, I've learned so much from my clients over the years. I am so glad to have gotten a chance to know them. Absolutely.
Yeah. And everything happens for a reason.
Yes. The way I look at things when bad things happen or you lose someone, it's an opportunity for each of us to step up in some way. Look at all the lovely people on here, and it's a safe place to. Yes, don't even think that. To me, there's, because I've lived a little, there is very little that can bring a chat down. Only if really, even I'm trying to think what can, but because you've lived a little, you've lived through a lot. So yeah, for all those things you have gone through, you could have been a better person, Ashley. But you are so kind and good to everyone, so it's joy. Absolutely. You see, you get better or better, and one must guard your heart. The families we choose are very special. This group is a part of my chosen family, says Katrine. Thank you, sweetheart. A few years back, I wrote a family history book of my husband's family, a few hundred pages for my sons and their Italian cousins, says Bonnie. Wow. That's important. Margaret says, I'm patiently waiting for yarn to be delivered. I have to finish a blanket for a baby shower tomorrow. I have to drive 3 hours to get there. Wow. Leaving when the yarn comes, need to avoid a winter storm.
My goodness, Margaret, we need to pray for you.
And drive and crochet it on your way there? What? Wow.
Ashley, I love your mama too. I'm so glad that she pops on with you.
Thank you.
She'll come on sometimes and she'll say, is my baby girl here?
That's so cool, Bonnie. That is cool. Brenda says, I think it's amazing, a blessing to us all that Ashley is with us today. I am so grateful. Brenda. Yes. Oh, man. I'm lurking, but I always give a thumbs up, says Inga. And you know, Inga is someone who does so much for her community. She just, if the people don't have food, she is baking, she's cooking, she's making. Those of you who don't know, this girl right here, this Inga, does so much for charity. She's got a heart of gold.
Oh, wow.
Heart of gold.
That's
Margaret,
great.
you says, no, I will be busting my behind crocheting when I get to the hotel. That's what I mean. You're waiting for the delivery of yarn.
We can still pray that your hands will be flying. No mistakes.
This is really playing chicken with time. Never mind.
Never mind yarn chicken. That's time chicken.
Time. Yeah, time chicken.
Oh my word. Yes, I have time to short. Yes, you have too little time. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
But she is. Listen, I hear everything every time I speak to Inga that she's doing, and I'm just like, woman, you are an angel. And I know Inga was very close to her papa, and that it broke her heart when he passed away. So she can relate to Linda, who was also very close to her dad. Margaret G says, the shower is for my son and daughter-in-law. It'll be worth it. It's a dragon black. Oh, the shower. The baby shower is for my son and daughter-in-law. It will be worth it. It's a dragon blanket / playmat for my son. That my son
that'll be cool.
That is cool. That like a donut. We have what we call donuts, which means it's a blanket, but the side is like puffed up, so the baby can lie on it, or
kind of like a boppy, they call them for nursing, that you put around the mama and lay the baby.
More crochet and knit, but everybody needs me. Yes, you want to crochet and knit more, but there's so much need around you. See, that's the thing with her. In Belgium. She's in Belgium. Yes, he took half of my heart with him. Oh, Inga. Yes, she is missing her dad. So, but you know what? That you must do, Linda. You just chat up a storm with him. I'm okay. Not okay. Now okay. So, Linda, that was so precious for you to share that. It's a 3-in-1 blanket from Crafting Happiness. I love her pattern, says Margaret G.
Ooh, never heard of that.
And now you're caring for your mama. You see, I just told you. This woman is amazing. Anyway, this is fantastic. You see, you guys, I was looking forward so much to today. Fridays is like, yes, hang out with the crowd. I haven't
seen anybody in forever because I've been sick, or you know, you're load shedding and just one thing and another.
I'm telling you, it is fantastic. Funny story.
That Dory, I tell you what, I cannot praise her enough for coming 5.5 hours and taking care of me.
Yes.
Bonnie says, funny story. I was working at a hospital. A family came from UK to be with a terminal family member. Okay, so we're going to hear the rest of the story just now. I'm so emotional right now. Believe me, I feel quite appreciated, especially and special by all of you. Listen,
you should feel that. You are that.
When John Boy was live, when was he live this week? What day was he live? On a Wednesday? No, not a Wednesday. It wasn't the day when Linda was live because it was Thursday or Tuesday. No, it must have been yesterday. It feels like so long ago, but it was yesterday. But listen, I was in the chat, but I completely lost it on this boo-hoo style. And I'm like, this is so stupid because, but it was just, so sometimes one is in a chat and the live stream doesn't even know how much they mean to you because it's, you know how we say in church, it's ministering to you, you know? So that's, wait, there's the funny story. Let's just read the funny story all in one. Funny story. I was working at a hospital. A family came from the UK to be with a probably terminally ill family member. They asked about my book, then about a small town I mentioned in Italy. Short version, man was close friend of my brother-in-law in that town. Is this not a small world?
Small world.
Wow.
Getting smaller all the time.
Love you, Ashley, says Catherine. Inga is saying, you most love people. There is no more in the world. Now, yes, you love people. Oh, my sweetheart. Oh. Ashley, don't you worry about being emotional. That's the thing. You know what? I once went on medicine, wrong medicine, incorrect medicine. It can happen. Yeah. It's the medicine that you take for, is it epilem? For when you have, what is that when you have a seizure?
Epilepsy.
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 Yes. Do you know that totally made any feelings that I had dead? I said, man, if someone is killing my daughter here next to me, I'm going to ask him, do you need a towel, you know, for the blood? You know, that's how absolutely the emotions was cut off from. And I said, no, you know what? Leave this medicine. Thank you. I don't need it. I rather feel the pain of depression than this. Thank you. Than so emotionally dead. It was terrible. Anyway.
All this stuff in this month of sickness all came about, I think now. Don't know why I didn't think about it before, but well, for the last week or so. Because of a small change in pain medicine that I go to a pain clinic for. Mm-hmm. But again, had this not happened, the kidney thing wouldn't have been picked up so long. Saying, because I had just asked my my primary care doc about it, and he said, well, you were concerned about it a couple of years ago. Don't you remember you had? I'm like, no, I don't remember diddly squat, but he showed me. And all they said was that it looked like some benign, just nothing to worry about. And like that I'd had it for so many years and yada, yada, yada. So then I didn't worry about it. So now I found out.
Yes, so it was necessary. Oh, you know what? Because it might have been, you know, well, I'm just glad that they discovered.
And he said, and the doctor, and the urologist said, and I was going to tell too, the doc, I said, pray for me. And he said, I will. I certainly. And I talked to him about my faith and how strongly I believe in prayer and number. And he said, oh, I do too. And then the vampire came to draw blood. And she was talking about her faith in the Lord too. And she said, well,
oh, wow.
For you. Thank you, Jesus.
You know, once there was a time during Jessica's treatment that I went home and I thought, I'm not sure if I'm going to see my child alive again. Now, my mom and I took shifts, and I went home, and 5 o'clock the next morning, my mom rings from the hospital, and she says, you have to come because, you know, when you get worse in intensive care, that's something to worry about because you're supposed to get better. And what I did was, I was in the car. Now, guys, we all believe what we believe, right? But this is now me, spiritual warfare. Man, I was in the car. Now I'm in the car alone, okay? Because at the time, my husband didn't believe like I believe. So, okay. So I'm in the car, and we live on a corner. So I pull out of the driveway to the stop street. And I say, I'm talking aloud. I say, devil, I just want to tell you, I've been here before where I have, what happened was, it was a very difficult time with my children before my son was diagnosed. You know, you don't get diagnosed with autism like this. I mean, it's not something that comes like overnight. It's symptoms that display, and then eventually you go and find out what's wrong. So, I mean, it's been crazy before that. So I would go out with a girlfriend and I would say to her, remember Proverbs 18 verse 21, the power of prayer and life, the power of life and death is in the tongue. I would say, oh, you know, I wish I was childless again. Yeah, I wish I was. What I meant was before I had kids, because it was to me such terrible to have kids. It was very traumatic for me to have kids. My kids were just very difficult. And at one point, when it was so bad with Jessica, the Lord said to me, you know what? You've been saying this. If you don't want kids, I can make it come true. So, and I've called up this friend of mine who was a believer. And I said to her, you know what? I've been saying this. It's like I'm speaking it over my own life. And I realize now it's like, you know, that the Lord lays it on your heart. You've been saying something that's wrong. And I called her, and she came home to my house that night, and it was just the two of us. And I just prayed, and I just said, Lord, I just call all those words that I've been speaking that's saying that null and void. Just cancel them out. And what happened was, now the next morning, now that happened that night. I experienced the peace of God in my heart that night. The next morning, 5 o'clock, the phone rings. And my mom says, you must come because now there's nothing anybody can do. And it's now, I won't go into detail, but she went into detail. And I had been at a similar circumstance before in my own life, 10 years before that. And I pulled out the car, I went to the stop, and as I pulled away, I'm talking to the devil and I'm saying, I know this trick, so I just want to tell you, you left your hands up from my child. My child is covered and healed. And I went to the hospital, and from the moment I arrived, that child got better and better and better. And 24 hours later, the professors said, ma'am, we don't know what was wrong. So we don't know how she got better.
What happened?
And I said,
and you said, the
happened.
Lord.
I said, prayer happened. And this old professor happened to be, he also had a cancer that has been a long time. And he said, well, all I can tell you, Mama, is to keep praying. Now, I'm telling you, this is the professor telling me to keep praying. And I often say, you know, the doctors and the Lord is on the same side. They both want you well. So I never think that the doctors are, oh, you don't believe in healing from God? Go to a doctor. They're not opposites. They're working together. Let me just catch up in the chat.
Yeah, those are the doctors I want.
Epilepsy meds can do some weird stuff. I didn't like being on them either. Oh, I tell you, I gained 15 kilos in 3 weeks. Kilograms. Jan again, yes, exactly. She says, things happen for a reason. We may not realize it at the time, but there's a reason. Yeah. Yes, Susanna, you're so right. Hello, everyone. Hello, Devetta. I'm catching up. I had such a rough year in 89, but looking back on it, I was blessed with so much support. Started thinking the bad things may be so we can be aware of the love and support we have. Absolutely. Everybody's saying, hello. Cheryl says, I think that too, Katrin. I believe God sent me my cat. He is not a lap cat. The few times he sat in my lap, he sat directly on the spot where my leg broke and eventually was amputated because of my cancer, says Jamie.
They say animals can sense stuff like that.
Jamie says, I know exactly what you're talking about. Be careful what you ask or think, because you just might get it and not always the way you assume it might happen. You know that I worked for someone who always used to say, oh, my mind's going. My mind's going. And I'm forgetful, my mind's going. I don't have, you know. And then one day, the Lord just laid it on my heart, and I said to her, she was my director, and I called her one side, just privately, when we were only two in the office, and I said to her, do you want, if tomorrow is the day when your mind goes, do you want that day to come? Do you want someone to be in control of everything else you do, or do you want to be in control? The Lord has just laid it on my heart to tell you that thing that you're speaking it over your life. So just be mindful. I mean, she can do what she wants. I just have to say, be mindful. What a testimony. Jessica is my testimony. She's my 1 in 14 million chance of survival walking around there, I tell you. And you know what?
What a blessing.
Little brother who couldn't speak a word was the donor. So that was my yes from the Lord to go ahead with the transplant, because there were many people who criticized us for taking this step, because we were advised to wait until the cancer returned another time. But I said, no, we are going now. I made not that I think I know better, but I do have a brain. I listen to what he says. I would ask him, give me a layman's answer. And I said, according to what you've said, and I went for a second, third, and a fourth opinion. And we decided. And obviously, I think also that's what God wanted. He wanted us to do this. And anyway, so it all looked good. Ruby!
Hello,
Ruby.
Hello, Ruby baby.
Susanna said, my mom said, in the Bible, it says, where two or more are gathered in prayer, there I am. Absolutely. What a beautiful story, Crochet says. Be grateful for everything. If we can appreciate the difficult, then it's easy to appreciate the rest, says Cheryl. Oh, yes. Exactly. Someone else told me to imagine a silk thread going from you to the Lord, and more people praying for the same thing. The thread gets bigger to a cord. And is so powerful. You know, now that you say that, Susanna, it's so weird that you would say that, because I have this friend that I told you that I called to come to me, and that I said we agree in prayer that we cancel what I have done, the negative speaking. I don't want to reap my negative speaking, so we canceled it. In Jesus' name, we canceled it. Now, that friend, she always used to say to me, she knows that she said to me, she would say it like this. She says, in the Bible, it says, blessed are those who know. Now, and I don't know the English word. Geseënd is die wat weet hoe afhanklik hulle is van die Here. So in English, it means those who know how dependent they are on God. But when I memorized the scripture, obviously, it was my Afrikaans Bible. So, but it means, so, and she says, she always sees it like this. It's a little gold thread that goes from her to God, and she's hanging on to that, and that's all she's got. And she says, I always feel like if I don't hang on to that, I've got nothing. And I go, I'm nothing. So Susanna, I can relate to that. My friend said that. Wow, Teresa says, thanks be to God. Oh, absolutely. Hi, Granny D. Hello, Nancy. Ursula, Linda. Everyone's crocheting the coronation keepsake blanket. Please pray for my daughter, Lisa. She's going through testing for cancer. We pray for a good report. And so I'm going to write Nancy Marchevka. Nancy Marchevka's daughter. Oh, yes. And we pray for a good report that you will come and tell us, oh, wow, you won't believe, guys, this and this and this. There she goes. I'm back, says the 1 in 14 million miracle.
Hi, Jessica.
Where have you been? I've been talking about you a lot. So, I sure did. Thank you. Sunflower Ashley. You guys are amazing. You see, and sometimes, usually we talk about yarn. Maybe we were meant to talk about all these things tonight, you know? Because you never know.
Who needs to hear it?
Who might need to hear a word. Because you know what I found in my life? That, you know, Granny D, what they say, a word in season?
Mm-hmm.
A word, if you get a word from God, just a word, even if nothing in your circumstances change, you are so lifted up in spirit that you can face much more than you could have, you know. So a word in season is just the thing to keep us through. Wait, I wanted to I have not started the coronation keepsake blanket. Tell us more about that. It is sitting in my to-do pile. I better get a move on. Praying for your daughter, says Teresa. Catherine says, I make sure to take a few minutes every day to focus on the blessing. Sometimes I am thankful for tiny things like a flower, sometimes for miracles like Jessica. I tell you, that's why I say sometimes if I can't sleep, I come to this room and like I say, you know, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not lack. Then I go and I just, you know how the cow chews and chews again, and I just take that. The Lord is my shepherd. The Lord is my shepherd. The Lord is my shepherd. You focus on every little thing, and I shall not lack. I shall not lack a loving husband. I shall not lack joyful. There's a verse in the Bible that says, in Psalms that says, you be joyful mother of spiritual children. I said, I don't feel joyful. I thank you that I will be a joyful mother. I thank you for spiritual children. I think, you know, you just take that and that's meditate. Well, that's how we can meditate on scripture. It keeps me from falling into depression. Oh, yes, you know, that is the enemy, eh? Yes, I used to complain about having so much hair and would speak, I wish I didn't have all this hair. I don't know that it would take chemo to thin it out. See, I didn't.
Oh, my goodness, they call chemo a blessing, but.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is the chat of overcomers by the word of, I was saying that, Ruby, by the blood of the Lamb, the word of their testimony, they overcame. So that's why sometimes, even though my son is not healed yet, you know, I've seen my son's healing as 30% healing, 70% severe autism and crazy behavior. And anybody who's now autistic or whatever, you can say what you want. I'm the mama dealing with it, and who dealt with it, you know, so it's severely traumatic. And then I had 60% healing and 40% severe symptoms. So it's shrinking to the point where, man, if there's 10% left, I know he still doesn't. He's like someone who can understand everything, but he still can't speak it. But his behavior, I think if I had to deal with that behavior at this age now, I don't know if I could, I must say. So sometimes we also go through something at an age where we can deal with it. I don't know, better. I'm not sure, you know, that's how I think of it. I think of what my kids went through, and I was 35 when Jessica was diagnosed. So 35 to 41 was to me, never want that over. Let's go back to 25. I want to be 25 again. Thank you for taking the time to email me about it. Angela says, Sunflower, you're so welcome. Elaine says, hello, Granny D. And Linda, hello to everyone I missed in the chat. You're so welcome. Hello, Jessica. I'm so thankful I stayed up for this live. I feel like I really fit in with a group of people on here. Maybe it is an age thing. We say, Susanna, maybe it's because we've done some living, eh? Ruby, Cheryl says, Ruby, I love that. Overcomers. Okay, I'm back.
Christine, that is so sweet that you took your grandma for that walk.
Oh, Christine, you are an angel. You are an angel, my sweetheart. Hi, Ruby, baby, says Lashira and Jessica and Elaine. It is.
Look what Ashley and her mom gave me for just many gifts they gave me, but these are so
lovely. Dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate.
And that raspberry.
Lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Teresa, thank you. Teresa says Serdar Company. It is a cowl to commemorate King Charles's coronation. Oh, is that so? On May 6th. It is a lovely blanket or throw when complete. All right, so we go to the Serdar, probably on the Serdar website. We would see it. Hey, because that sounds fantastic.
I'll have a look on the internet for you, and I can put the link in for you. So it's a
coronation. What? Cowl to commemorate King Charles. It's a CAL. Cowl to commemorate King Charles. It would probably, if you do that, it would say it. Let me just quickly see here. The chat is jumping. Brenda says, I almost forgot. I need to say a huge thank you again to Ursula for your gift of membership to John Boy's channel. It helped remind me of the good, even when there are hard days. I like to laugh about that. Ooh. Rosie Posey says, Sotra, I'm a caregiver for my grandmother with dementia, so I understand you, Ursula. Christine, you see, some of us are young when we go through these things.
Here's the link, guys.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. Sorry, missed a bunch of you while I was eating this week. Oh, we need to eat, you know. We need to eat. I look at my sweet Yanni people as blessings. You are all my sanctuary for my real life.
I've dropped the link, guys.
Without knowing. Thank you so much. It looks like I put it in, but it's Linda's fingers. Let your fingers do the walking through the yellow pages.
That's an oldie.
Jonathan is a loving boy. The hug he gave me was full of love. Oh, when Trudy visits me, but you'd see Trudy. Trudy, do you even come up to his shoulder? Because Trudy is such a
petite,
very little one, She's a little one. She's like Linda. She's a little one. So, you know, my friend who's Linda's age, size. You know, I had to teach him, when you hug someone that is much smaller than you, you stay standing, please, and then just lightly go down and just lightly hug. Because what he used to do was, you can imagine him now. He used to, you know, when you hug someone when they are your height, you just go and hug like this. So all he used to do is he stands like this, and he just bends his knees straight up like a robot, and then hugs them as if he's their height. But it looked so weird. I had such a long time. Look, you can't be doing this in public. People will go like, what did I just witness? You know what? I must tell you, with trials, if you don't have a sense of humor is essential. Even with my kids, a sense of humor carries you through because, oh my goodness. Hi, Trudy. Nana Michelle, who is walking on your keyboard? Hey, who's walking on that keyboard?
Is Nana Michelle here?
Yes. We must keep praying for all, but my heart goes to the children, all these evil acts that have been going on towards it. Oh, yes, we must fight for them. Absolutely. Chris Kaleidoscope says, I am so thankful for prayer warriors when I could not breathe. You see, I know when I had depression, there comes days when you really need someone to pull you out of that sloot. What is a sloot? What is a ditch? A ditch? You need someone.
Yeah, you need somebody to lift you up.
Yes.
And bring you
out of the pit of despair.
There are days when you actually just need someone to a hand up. So that slump, that's right.
Yeah.
My Grammy, I'm lurking without power. Yes, Trudy's without power now because Trudy's power is coming on at 8 and mine is going off at 8. You see, Trudy's suburb is so close to mine that whatever happens there happens to me like just after. So thanks, Linda, says Christine.
You're
Christine,
welcome,
do everything with her. My grandmother never lost the church.
We all have stories.
She knew as a child, no matter how far her mind was gone. Oh, wow. There you go. There's my super Linda. So pray blessings with each stitch, says Chris. Oh, yes. Shoulder will not let me craft right now, but I have all of you guys and a cute squirrel to watch. So today is a good day. I'm so glad you don't have wild hogs to watch. I can't get that day out of my mind when Katrine said, what? She's got to call was it the vet or the somebody because there's wild hogs and we were discussing the size of these wild hogs and it was like, I'm like, what?
You're talking so dangerous.
Sounds like a cow, man. The size sounds like a cow, never mind a hog. Hello, hello. Forgive me, Rosie Posey and Tashira. Hey, I'm working and lurking. Oh, that's what she does. Well, Ruby, my sweetheart, if you type OMGrannySquare in the chat, then Nightbot will run his little legs off to go and fetch your link and drop it in the chat so we can connect you because Ruby baby has beautiful patterns on Ravelry. Sonia says, I believe the prayers and encouragement of this community have been a huge part of how far I've come after Cauda equina syndrome. Sorry if I messed that up, but my best friend is from Cambridge. And she would have loved the coronation Afghan. Oh, Christine. Oh, wow. Thank you, Linda, says Chris.
You're welcome.
Amy says, hello, sunflower. The coronation cow. Oh, it's beautiful. Love the colors. I have got to check that out. I have absolutely got to check that out. I wanted to ask you, Linda, I wanted to buy the pattern that you gave away on Wednesday, but I didn't get to it. If you have it somewhere, if you could either email me the link or drop the link in the chat, then I'll open it up and I'll go and buy it after this because
I want to just say something. I want to just say something. You know the pattern that I gave away on Wednesday to everybody in the chat, and then I gave it away to in the members live. Well, the designer actually emailed me and thanked me for supporting her and said, I noticed you've bought so many patterns. Are you doing a crochet along? And you know, if you need any help, you know, just email me. So guys, those of you who did win the pattern, if you have a problem with the pattern, then you can easily email Desiree, I think is how you say it. I'm not sure. And she will help you with the pattern, which I thought was really sweet of her to email me and ask me, you know, if I was doing it well, and if I was, she would love to take, you know, she would love to be there. And I said, no, I said, I just give it away to my subscribers. And she said, oh, what a lovely thing to do.
I think it's fantastic. Any designer would just kiss your feet, definitely. Jackie says, my brother has a mental issue, but we don't know what exactly it is because in Colorado, there's a law. If he is a certain age, they can't tell us. He is not violent, but he was banned from town nearby. There's not enough understanding with mental issues. It's a pity they can't tell you because then one can actually, you know, do something. I don't know why, but it surprises me to hear of everyone's difficulties. Yes, you think you're alone, and then you're not. Actually, there's some very few people who cope. You know.
Sabrina, top. Right, I've just put the link in the description box for you.
Girls, I have enjoyed so much, and thank you for letting me share, and thanks for the prayers, and know I'll be praying for all of you, Ashley, and all of our folks. But I'm a hop down. My daughter's coming sometime soon.
Oh, yes.
You know, I may not even have my live today because Hannah will be here.
Yeah.
And I, you know.
Well, real life is more important. We understand. Just put something on your community tab if someone hasn't seen it. But that is...
Love you, Granny.
Yeah.
God bless you.
God bless y'all too. I love y'all so much. Mwah, mwah. Linda, Ursula, and everybody.
Bye, sweetie.
Ashley. See ya. Love you bunches.
Bye.
Sabrina says, good morning to you lovely ladies on the panel, friends in the chat. Happy birthday to all March babies. Happy anniversary to all having won. Welcome to all your members. I've been missing you. Hello, Sabrina, sweetheart. That is correct. I needed giggles last night and Kelly was on. It was perfect, says Katrin. It was the game warden. Yes, that's what you needed because there was wild hogs and I was like, man, I won't forget that live. You said first you were hearing things and then this and eventually hey, you see, we lived through you. Because I was on for 3 hours and we hear these things. It's like we're there. It's like we're there. Brenda, hello. And Lashira, hello, says Sabrina. There we go. And Brenda is saying prayers for all needing prayers. It's beautiful, not the end. My son is doing it as well. Got it and found out it consists of 92 granny squares. Yo! That sounds fantastic. Granny squares for coronation? How fitting. I do agree. So, Sierra says, hello, my dears. I've returned after cleaning up my kitchen. Cheers and love to all. To you too, my sweetheart. Sierra, honey, I'm okay. Just got over ear infection. Still caring for hubby who had a stroke in January, says Sabrina. Oh, wow. Sabrina, we just keep your husband... I'm just writing. Sabrina, hubby, stroke. We pray for perfect recovery, my sweetheart. There you go. Ooh, Lashera wants to jingle jangle. Let's jingle jangle.
I have emailed you the pattern link, Ursula.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. I don't think it was given the publicity it should have. Not the end. I found it looking for affiliate programs. A good thing, we think. Yes, I think it's fantastic. Miss Ashley, I emailed you. Please let me know if I can do anything. Sierra says, Jamie, we're on a similar schedule there. Laugh out loud. I just got finished cleaning up my kitchen and we're about to start breakfast and lunch. Woo, no, my supper has even digested already. Love you, Granny D. Enjoy your visit, says Teresa. Everybody's saying bye to Granny D. Bye-bye, Granny D. And we keep you in our prayers, my sweetheart. There we go. Under a tornado watch here. Please pray, says Amy. Oh, Amy, I'm writing it down, my sweetheart. Oh, hugs, Granny D. Sorry, Linda.
I said, may the good Lord keep everyone safe.
Yes. Love your earrings, Granny D. Enjoy your visit with Kiddo, says Cheryl. Bye, Granny D. Everybody's saying goodbye to Granny D. And Bonnie's saying bye. Oh, bye-bye, Bonnie.
Bye, Bonnie.
There you go. Praying for you, says Sonia, to Granny D, probably. There you go. Kerry says hi from Australia. You are so welcome. Hello, my sweetheart. It must be late for you. Let me see. 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., Kerry. Oh, wow, sweetie. Thank you so much for coming in. Are you crocheting, knitting, or you can't sleep? Tell us. Katrine, adding your hubby to the prayer list. Oh, absolutely. Thank you for your prayer, sweet Usha. Hubby says thank you also. You're so welcome, Mr. Aguilera. Cheryl says, just back from my husband's doctor. His headaches are from blocked tear ducts and dry eyes.
Oh.
Well, I tell you, I'm so glad it's nothing serious, although we pray he gets healed. Katrine, thank you, honey. Prayers much appreciated, sweetheart. Hello, all beautiful people, says my sweet Cheryl.
Hi,
Who
Cheryl.
needs watch hours? If you need watch hours, tell us, because Cheryl says she's got time. She's got time. Sending healing prayers, says the vet. Oh, thank you. I'm going to go now as I cannot stay awake. Oh, I can believe you. I'm so glad I'm part of the Square Squad, says Susanna, and she's also from down under. Kerry, she's also from down under. Love your channel. It's 4:30 a.m. You're sitting crocheting. Oh, my darling.
Wonderful.
That
Good
is
for you.
4:30. It's going, so which means in half an hour it's 5 a.m. Wow. That is 9 hours ahead of me. 9 hours ahead of me. Thummies, everyone. I so appreciate every thumbie. Thank you so much. And Sunflower says, be right back. Still listening. Oh, you're so welcome. So you're AFK, away from keyboard. That's what you are, away from keyboard.
So I'm knitting. I was doing a Stephen West sock pattern.
Wait.
And I didn't like the pattern, so I frogged it, and I'm just doing I'm doing the heel turn at the moment. So this is, and if you recognize the yarn from my
yes.
So I'm making myself some socks with the yarn, and I've done
hello, Chris.
I'm doing the 100 day.
So
we're 38.
I can't wait to see that.
39.
I love that one. Ooh.
And day 40.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, Linda, that's pretty.
That. Yeah, so I've done that today. I spent the day. Yeah, I spent the day with our June yesterday.
Lovely.
We had a good day. We laughed and we cried, and we went and had some lunch, and and then we went back to his, and she was knitting and I was crocheting, and then I was doing some knitting. So yeah, so it was a lovely day yesterday with our June.
Chris says that yarn would make a lovely sweater too. Wow, it's beautiful, Linda. Love the color, says Lashira. Ooh, I love it, says Kerry.
Thank you,
not the end, says I finally started my first scrap blanket. Really? First? I think it's going to be around. Maybe, baby. I'm sitting here. I haven't gone further than around orange because the chat was lively today. How are you doing?
Hi, Chris.
Good to see you. Stay safe, Amy. Everybody's saying goodbye to Amy. 1:35 a.m. here where I am in the west of Australia, says Susanna. Oh, wow. That's late, sweetie. You can still get some sleep. That's good. Margaret says, yarn is here. Gotta head out. See you all later. Wow.
Bye, Margaret. Good luck. Good luck.
There you go. There you go. Gonna do it. You've got to do a Linda. Now you're going to do a Linda for that baby. Your accent reminds me of my granny who was Hungarian. She loved to crochet too. Oh, Kerry. Thank you, my sweetheart. Welcome to the chat, Kerry, says Dinky Jen. Nice that I read that. Sorry, he said that it would make a lovely sweater. I enjoyed the visit, but must go see the doctor now. I'll watch the end on a replay. Oh, Catherine, we keep you in our prayers for a good report. Thank you for spending time with us. Ooh, Linda, lovely haircut, sweetie. Oh, yes.
Thank you, Sabrina.
Looking cool. I'm so happy, Linda, that you and your sister are close. That's fantastic. That's fantastic, I tell you. Have fun, Margaret G, says Teresa. I'm hoping Granny D schedules time this evening and spends time with her daughter, says Christine. Yes, I'm sure she's going to do that. Currently working on an amigurumi bunny. Ooh, lovely, Sabrina. Lovely. Stopped in to say hi and leave a thumbie. My internet is in and out. Oh, Roberta, I so appreciate that. Yes, I lost my brother November, but we're not close anymore, although it was not my wish. Oh, yes. Oh. No, we would not wish to lose someone, hey? No. But it happens, so... Chris still hasn't updated his picture to match his current hair. You know what his current hair looks like? I don't know. How do you know? Chris, you better update. Amigurumi seems so complicated to me. Well done, Sabrina, says Kerry. Kerry, you know my daughter Jessica loves amigurumi. And I taught her how to crochet. And we happened to start with an amigurumi project way back when. So, and I don't know, she just went from there. So she freestyles amigurumi. But yeah, the other things, that's it. But so amigurumi is her thing. It's not my thing. So I agree with you that it's not my thing. Trudy, I'm so sorry, honey, says Sabrina. Chris is laughing out loud. Why? We want to see update, Mr. Update. You know, because what we can do is, you know, we go like this so we can see you closer. see, is that the current hairstyle or is it not? Chris, we need an update. Oh, Chris. He mentioned it one day. I've not seen it, says Miranda. We need to see an update. Kerry, it's my first one, and it's easy if you can keep up with the instructions. I check or mark each row to keep up. Oh, that's good. Linda, hello again. Linda says, thank you, Jen.
Hi, sweetie.
Hugs, Trudy. Loss is never easy. Oh, and sometimes, you know, it catches you after the fact.
Yeah.
What a beautiful group. I appreciate you having me. Kerry, you are absolutely more than welcome. I'm so glad we could catch you in the small hours of this day. Oh, tomorrow. You're in tomorrow already. Yes. So what does Saturday look like? we're in Friday or still. Thanks, Cheryl. It was someone that broke our it was someone that broke our bond, says Trudy. Thanks, Miranda. Do you need a machine for amigurumi? No, you need a crochet hook for amigurumi. That's all you do. And it's single crochet most of the way. And that's it. That is literally it. So there you go. Dinky Jen says hello to everybody. And the next challengers, remember, guys, set your reminders. It's at Jeannie's house. Our Linda will be on holiday, a well-deserved break. But we will see her, you know, when she comes back the next month after that to the challengers. We'll have to give her a whole 3/4 of an hour segment because she would have finished. You know what? Yeah, I can just imagine. Kerry, I'm starting out with
the Linda show that month.
Exactly. We'll just take a back seat. Starting with 4 yarn. And if I like it, I'll try a thinner yarn and hook next time. The book is Crochet. I've got that book, Crochet Cute Critters. I've got that exact book. Because that is what Jessica uses.
I've got that book too.
Yes. Or is it you that's got the book? Crochet. I've got, I'm not going to pull that out of my stash here now, but definitely, that is beautiful. Some people are really, their patterns are so easy to follow. So, Cheryl Smith, you have a great name. That was my maiden name. Ah, Cheryl, Crafts and Creations. Your maiden name was Cheryl Smith. Wow. Yes. Amigurumi is just another way. It's like, what's those blankets that we did that Linda no longer does, that's hanging behind her? That red one.
A mosaic.
Mosaic crochet. Mosaic crochet or overlay mosaic crochet, as they want to say it, whatever way you want to say it, is just single crochets and double crochets, the whole blanket. So See, it's just a technique, and there you go. Suddenly you've got something beautiful. Thanks, Sabrina, says Carrie. I have the book. I'm just nervous to start. I make mistakes a lot. Use a yarn that can frog easily, is my advice.
Yeah, cotton is a good one.
It's very good price on Amazon and has 26 animal patterns, says Dinky Jen. Jaiho Crochet, good evening to you too. It's evening by me. It's evening by Linda. Linda's by the window. Linda's sitting by the window. The book is by Sarah Zimmerman. There we go. Okay, let's just do this. Let's just do this.
And she is going to be doing and you're doing the elephant. There's the elephant.
There's the elephant. That's beautiful. If you want to drop that link in the chat, you are ever so welcome.
Right, and these two critters.
Sorry, Linda. I was a bit, I'm not normally fast, but I was now fast.
So the two critters on the book.
Cute.
And I've made this with cotton.
Cheryl says she also has that book. I love my mistakes. They've taught me the most. Also made some really wonky, cute looking stuff, says Sarah. Oh, yes. Okay, so Linda, okay, yeah. I'm like, hey, my finger's going like this. I haven't Sarah's Grafcan book, but I have Sarah's Grafcan book, but I haven't started on it yet, says Nancy. Oh, Grafcans are beautiful. I'm back, says our sunflower Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
Great amigurumi designs in that book. I used to have it. Linda, those are darling, says Cheryl. Cheryl Smith.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shall we say that Cheryl's alter ego, Cheryl's Creations alter ego. I love this cotton from Hobby Lobby for my amigurumis. Oh, wow. Yes.
Here's the link for the book, guys.
The book is now $10. Oh, well, guys, I mean, it's popularity, demand and supply. I'm going to be heading out of here in the next, say, 5 minutes because, my power is going out. And I have a few things to do before there is zero power. So I'm so glad that I could have made it here. At the end of this live stream, we'll do a Crojo Corner raid over. We'll do a Square Squad raid over at Crojo Corner. And Crojo, I won't be able to join her tonight because, oh my goodness, I'm in the dark here, dark Africa.
I am going to be, my nephew has rang me and he wants to talk to me. So I'm going to be speaking to my nephew. Having a good chat with my nephew, so I've told him I'll ring him at 7 o'clock, so that gives me time to go and powder my nose before I get in my chair and have a chat with him. James.
I can't believe it's the last day of March. Can you believe it? And is it next weekend? Is Easter already? It's amazing.
Yeah. And then the weekend after that is my Rick's birthday.
Wow.
My Rick is going to be 68.
Oh, he's still a babe.
Yes, he's still a baby.
You can always check eBay. Or maybe even free to check out the public library. Yeah. For what?
The book.
For a photograph update of your haircut? No. For
the book.
The book?
The book, the critters. The critters. Bye, Nisi.
Chris, it's because I'm expecting you to reply on the haircut comment. That's why.
No,
I'm like,
what? About the book.
Linda, have a beautiful, blessed vacation, says Teresa. Almost done with the first booty. Lizzie, you are quick. Bye, everyone. Cute, Linda.
I am going to love you and leave you, Ursula. I'm going to drop down.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining me. Join you. Thank you to everybody in the chat for all your hellos and your support. And I will see you Monday.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
not around
And
this
so I'll
weekend.
see you next month, Linda. I'll see you next
month. Yeah, see you next month.
That sounds so weird.
I know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Anyway.
so I will see you all on Monday. I'm not around this weekend. Rick and I have got plans to go places, do things. So
go places, meet people.
Yeah.
Oh,
hi,
Joy.
Lex, I missed you. Oh, hello, sweetie. Bye-bye, sweetie. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye, Ursula. Love you.
Thank you, Linda, for spending time with us. We always appreciate it.
Yeah. Bye, everyone. Take care. Stay safe. Bye. Love you too, Ashley.
There you go. My daughter in heaven had a birthday on 23 March. Happy birthday, Patricia, my daughter, says Sabrina. Love you, Linda. Kerry is saying, the first 68 years of a childhood are always the hardest. Laugh out loud. Exactly, hey? That is hilarious. This is Crojo. Wait, let me just do this. That's our Crojo, where we're going to do a raid to our Crojo, and she always has fantastic patterns. Oh, there, I forgot what I'm looking for. Oops. There's our Crojo corner. I want to say thank you to everybody that came today. Today was a little bit different, hey, because we were touching on more serious topics and chatting about it. Next time we'll chat a little bit more about yarn as the Lord leads. Thank you so much for everybody that is praying for each other, and I will keep you in my prayers. We pray for Ashley, who says that the cancer has moved to her lungs. We pray for Granny D, who's going to have this benign tumor removed. Julie Chaffee Maza, she was also diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Our Nancy Marchevka's daughter and Sabrina's hubby, who had a stroke. We pray for a full recovery for him. And look, and to all you lovely people, I'd like to see you around in YouTube. I don't want to hear anything has happened to you, so we just pray the Lord's protection over you. And we're going to play out with a shout out to the Square Squad. Ooh, I am absolutely falling over my words. Hubby will be 64 on April 11. Oh, wow, fantastic. There's my 1 in 14 million miracle. That's what it looks like. We're going to play out with a shout out to the Square Squad, and I want to say thank you so much. I see you guys on Monday. Monday live streams are usually early. For those down under in Australia, it's definitely a better time for you guys, not in the middle of the night. So I see you around and around.